I don't want to wait anymore. So we'll all wake up and stare awkwardly. Oh, okay, we're all here, dang it. You will have... Let's just go with a good old 20-minute day. That sounds about right. A little long, but it's day one. Keep it clean. 20 minutes. In the night, your boy, Ghost, dies. And your boy, Fletch, you die. Thanks for playing.
Okay, no, I'm ride or die with you.
Get wrecked, Fletch.
Who?
I hate Fletch, dude. I hate
Who,
games with two ghosts. We have nothing to go off of.
For the record, that's a pretty short day, Pope.
We can do it in 5 minutes.
We can do it in 20 minutes.
It means we have
Definitely
to
not
not
the
fuck
kill.
around. It's horrible, isn't it?
We got like 578 minutes. To
My
fuck around
roll.
now.
All I'm gonna say is my roll
My whole
percentage
entire
has stayed
mission
really
is
low.
to lynch people with cats.
Fletch
so
sent me a
you're mad-
message
You
saying,
should have.
"Hey, I don't want to
CPB,
play
you
this
should have
game."
said that,
I'm
and
out
if
of
I would have been able
misery.
to figure it out, I would've-
Yo, they keep adding things to Zoom. Did you know there's like a setting to change your appearance or whatever? Touch your appearance
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
What?
Really?
And
Yeah,
can
dude,
flip
Demon,
your
you don't
camera.
need that. You
Make
got a pretty
yourself look
face.
Nicer. Yeah.
How's it going?
Oh,
Rowan?
optics in this game?
What's up, Rob Alloy?
Who
Oh,
else do you
optics.
think made that night
Good
zero?
read, Rolo, good read.
Alloy with the dumb tail.
Just call me Mafia to hear me like...
It's alright, dude. It just means we're not on a team together.
Is that the only reason?
Hey, what are the wolves?
I love it.
You caught for the wrong reasons.
Pat's
No,
Mafia.
No, I'm saying you call me Mafia just to hear me
Man,
call
no,
myself
I was
Mafia.
actually about to
Fuck,
say
it's
that.
like
No, you don't
singing-
believe that. You don't believe that, Noah. So
I've
it's
never
okay.
been wrong on Pat in my life, dude.
Well, this will be the first time for everything.
Dude, have you
Kind
seen
of
his
sucks
all-star stats,
because-
dude? He's a G. He's a god at Mafia.
I'm a
Yeah,
god.
you guys
Yeah,
should
no,
just
Demon
win
I'm
the
Optics,
not-
entire
why you
game.
guys tell
I'm
me
gonna
it's
win his
bullshit?
Mafia. I'm gonna win
just
his
seeking all
town.
his reads.
Just
That's
sheep
what you know
everything I
is.
do.
That's
Why?
right.
You
I
can't.
don't think that I'm a god as Mafia. That's not a fair assessment as my play. I'm pretty bad at Mafia.
Pat, I wasn't talking about you,
Pat, you
dude.
feeling any confident today?
Dude, you have 100% Mafia win rate on All-Stars, Pat.
Out of like
Lich Pat.
I do.
how many games though? That's
Keep
an
out of
important.
nowhere.
How many times have I played
I don't know.
Mafia?
I think
Are you
2
not
times.
listening to the conversation?
think
He's got
two times.
100% win rate as Mafia. Fear Lynch the bastard.
Nil tack, I
Fear
think you're
Lynch.
Mafia,
Okay,
dude.
Fear Lynch. I'll take the Fear Lynch. It's cool.
What else is new, Siggy?
I'll wait till later.
I
Pat.
really don't think
Ooh,
Noah.
Neil
I don't
Tech's
really,
Mafia
I really,
too.
I really don't think Noah believes that I'm
Did my
Mafia.
first work on him?
Just
That
trying
worked.
to.
Pat, would you believe me if I told you that I think you're Mafia?
That's a good
I
response.
actually
You
think
always
Pat's
think I'm
Mafia now.
Mafia Demon. You always think I'm
actually,
Mafia
Everybody
Demon. So
thinks that. I always think they're Mafia.
you do. The last 3 games I've played
Demon,
with
you
you,
always
Demon,
think I'm
I
town,
read you
dude.
Mafia.
Dude, Demon always thinks I'm Mafia.
No,
Rolo
okay.
5, okay. You are the PRs. And by PRs, I mean
There's a
Mafia
problem
team.
with that, Pat. You are actually Mafia.
But yo, Colin, dude, I promise
I'm
you if I
not
was
Mafia.
town, I
I'm
told you if I was
not
town, I
Mafia.
would
I
flip
got
my
1
hat
out
around.
of 3 now. I got 1 out of 3.
That was an
pretty
awkward
good.
suggestion because I was about to
I
tell Noah
really,
that
I
Rolo
really
is
don't
Mafia,
believe that
so-
you
You're
are Mafia
I'm
Demon, but I
Mafia?
do think that
No.
Noah could be
Rolo is.
Mafia.
Are you gonna
Pat's
double
Noah-
doing it
Noah
already.
does not
Rolo
believe
is the
the
Mafia.
read on me.
Mafia?
Yes.
But Noah's the cutest person in the Zoom.
He
so
is
I
the
don't
Oh,
wanna-
you
cutest
don't
person
trust
in the
Keith.
Zoom.
Agreed, dude.
He's a ruthless
No,
monster.
that's a lie.
Then again, Siggy's here as well, so we could probably lynch Noah.
It's
and-
okay. I like the ruthless monsters.
I think that town is something like Rolo, Noah,
Pocket attempt denied. That's a bad read, dude.
and like
No,
like
don't
probably
read Noah
Demon.
down. I
That's-
actually
I
think
saying,
Siggy's
so
Mafia.
I read
I rolled
Noah
spy
Super
for both
Town.
of
I
those
read
games.
Noah Super Town in an All-Star game last night, and I think that I might be developing a Noah read. It's on the way. I'll
Oh
let you
my
know
God.
whether it's true or not.
So
if,
is he
if he
Super
turns
Town?
out to be Mafia
Siggy
game,
just-
if he turns out to
Siggy
be
give his
Mafia
town
this
circle
game,
again?
then I've
Yes,
got
he
my
did.
read.
Oh, we can also
No,
win
no,
Shaw
wait,
at
what's
any
it again?
time.
Looks like you're
again?
readless, Pat.
No, I don't want to give it again.
No, because based off of my
Mafia and town
knowledge-
players
Rolo,
are similar.
Rolo,
No one
Noah.
can
Let's go with
distinguish.
Rolo, Noah. Let's go with Rolo, Noah.
Who was the third
Okay,
one?
then a
It
Mafia
was
team
Demon.
then. Siggy
Demon
always
Let's call the
Mafia?
entire
Mafia.
team
I
Mafia.
actually wanna
Or
kill
Towner,
Pat.
dude.
That's
Why?
what
Pat
Siggy
is
does.
Mafia.
Why does everybody
Siggy's
want to
first
kill
town
me?
circle is
Dude, I
always
didn't want to
Mafia.
kill you until you like
from me.
you
This is
you got
ridiculous.
super defensive and you like were actually treating Noah's like blatant troll of a read
It
as
wasn't
like
a
a
troll.
real read.
Noah is the only person that like
Optics
thinks he
is
has a read on me in this game. So
Noah,
that's
would
why
you
I
kill
treated
Fletch,
his
Noah?
read as real.
Dude, I would
they kill
completely
anyone.
destroy
Dude,
Fletch.
I actually think he's Mafia.
Dude, him and Wiggles said let's kill Pope and just win. in a DM game like a couple of months ago. So he killed
Me and
anyone.
Five did that this game.
How's it going, Halo?
Okay, I need
I do kind of think one of Noah or Five is Mafia.
That's not a good read though.
I think that's a bad read.
Noah or Five?
I'm saying that because
Yeah,
of
they
both
read the
Mafia.
far-
I think the only way one of us is
Yeah,
Mafia if
maybe
both of us are
read
Mafia.
I think
I
Collins
don't
town.
agree with that at all.
I don't think that either of us would
That's
kill
the one
Fletch
they
if
want.
just
Roll
one
my
of us.
top town right now, and he thinks I'm Mafia.
What he said
Colin
about
doesn't
So
wanna die,
weird
that's
is
why.
is either alignment to agree with what Noah
No,
just
I
said.
think as
No one's
Mafia, you would
listening
say
to
what you
you,
just
Halo.
said if Five was Town and you were Mafia.
Stop giving amazing
Maybe.
reads.
Okay, but so in this game, what motivation would Noah have to kill Fletch over anyone else?
No, why not?
He wants to win. I don't know.
I will say I was upset Fletch didn't play All Stars yesterday. So there
So
you
you
go.
Oh
might
yeah,
be
dude.
right.
Oh,
Further
the
into the
revenge
I'm
pocket.
cleared, right? I'm cleared. You guys, you'll never get me killed.
No.
Tempted.
Maybe I'll
How's
just
it-
shoot you in the night.
how's
Never
it
mind. I'm
going,
not the
okay?
Vigi. I'm not the Vigi.
Okay, I'm
Don't
shooting
shoot me.
optic.
How's
I
it
think
going,
like
okay?
the real Vigi would legitimately shoot me here. That is
How's it
crazy.
going, okay?
Dude, I realized halfway through that I'm not Ryan, who fake claims Vigi every game. So I can't like hold it for 30 seconds and then rescind, or I'll actually get shot.
You got a read so far, okay?
5 and Noah
What
both
you do is you
down.
claim all the
That's
roles.
about it.
5 and
Five and Noah or Town, you said?
Yeah.
Hey, can you explain why 5?
Okay,
Teams
I
five,
think
no,
those are the
okay.
exact reads you would give as Mafia. Tell me I'm wrong.
I would probably give him as Mafia as well, yes.
Can you explain why 5?
That's a unsettling response.
It's the truth.
Say,
If that
it's
counts
the,
for
it's the
anything.
same reason as Fletch, or I mean, same reason as Noah. Because of
Yeah,
Fletch.
it's,
So
it's
disgusting.
I personally don't think 5 and Noah kill Fletch. It's as simple as that.
Oh God, Lord, not this crap.
That's such a
He's
weird
still
thing. It's
Dude,
I
I
remember
love the
the
night
five,
back.
like, I would never kill
Okay,
this
no and
guy.
5 are clear town for me.
I don't
Then he
think
comes
Noah's
up
actually
Mafia.
down this game. I don't
Oh,
understand.
God,
why-
we do
Keep bringing the town
I
raids.
agree.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna be
actually
dead.
believe
I don't
that
think
read,
they're
that I
actually
think he's
down.
I'll
Mafia.
elaborate.
Yeah,
I think
where's
it's
that
more
read?
down to the fact that
Demon, do
their
you actually think
reactions,
that both 5 and Noah are
both of
Town?
their reactions afterwards were
Okay.
pissing themselves laughing. I don't
Because
think
if
they
you
would have
actually,
Okay, do you have
actually
reads on
been
anyone?
pissing
I thought that
themselves
you were
laughing.
Mafia.
Do you have
Like,
reads on
really
anyone
Mafia
else
for
on
that.
anything that's happened in the game, which isn't much all of it?
Yeah, I think Niltak is nowhere near as active as I thought he would be as Town.
don't
There's a
like
good
that
chance
read.
he's Mafia.
He's ever active.
I don't know.
I think
just
that's not a
played-
bad
His
read at all.
activity level is what gives it
I
away.
just played a resistance game with him and he would not show up when he was Town. So there's a good chance he could be
All right, I'm
Mafia.
just gonna give my
I
town
think-
circle real
I
quick.
think
I still
Pat's.
think.
Wait, I want to
think-
talk about you,
Let
Pat.
Kane finish his
Go
read.
ahead.
I want
Pat.
to talk about you, Pat. I think your reaction to Noah was actually really scummy to begin with, but then you got townier as it went on.
I'm gonna kill Mafia today.
As you sounded more sincere, saying I'm trying to establish a read
Who's
on
that?
him.
5.
I thought
We'll
I
find
kind of
out.
believed that, but before I
You'll
thought you were
find
scummy.
All right, that's
There
I
you
think
go.
Okane's probably
I
Town.
think that Okane is likely Town just because of the way he reacted to Siggy's question. I think Siggy's probably Town. I think that Colin is Town this game for
Get
reasons
fucked,
I don't
Rolo.
want to say. For reasons I don't want to really mention
Why
at
is
the
that?
moment.
Because he
I
said
think Demon-
PR instead of Mafia.
And I
He's a
and I
PR
think
dude.
and I think Demon and I
I'm
think
gonna stop you as
Demon,
Mafia this game,
when he
Rolo.
initially came out on me and said you always think that that you read me Mafia. Like I think that was a Town thing from him. I really do think Noah's
That's
Mafia
called
this
spew,
game.
by the way.
I really do think that Noah is Mafia this game. He really did
we're
not
gonna get
believe.
Noah
He
lynched.
really did not believe what he was saying. That he thought that I was Mafia.
I got you, no, I got you.
Yeah,
Fred.
you're right.
hate
And I
that
really
read.
First, I didn't.
Reasons
hate
I
that
don't want
read.
to say. You're basically saying because I think he's a PR.
No,
Yeah.
that's not why. That's not why.
I know, but I wanted you to say that because I don't want to get.
Okay,
PR
you're not a PR.
I am.
Colin's
but-
definitely
Alright,
a
so my
PR,
first
though.
town
Oh,
circle
shit,
was like a
fine.
joke, right? But here's my real town circle. It's something like Rolo, Okane, Pat, 5, Noah.
But you just said you're gonna wreck me as Mafia.
Bro, if you actually,
Oh, I definitely am, but I also think you're Town.
if you,
Sticky, what are you doing?
I'm trolling-
compass
I'm
is spinning
trolling
on you
Rolo.
right now.
So he is trolling.
I'm trolling you
CPB is
specifically,
down
Rolo,
until he gets
but I also
normal,
think
too.
you're Town.
I have another reason why I'm Town. I would have 100% killed
I still want
CPB
him
and
boys.
said, double
CPB
ghost
to me.
game. What a shame, dude.
You did say double ghost.
I know. That's I had it planned from pre-game. I'm like, if CPB dies, that's what I'm saying.
You know, I
But I
think
felt like I had to say it anyway.
Do you have any problems with my town circle,
there's a
Rolo?
potential chance
I
that
do.
with someone that are
Really.
gonna die.
Well, no, I don't know.
Oh, are you feeling the power 5? Are you like?
What'd you say, 5?
Oh, I'm so sure that this person's Mafia and that they're gonna
Who?
die. I'll formula them at 9 minutes.
No,
Wait,
do
what
it
if
now.
that-
Do it now. Now.
Fine,
now.
wouldn't that be
Yeah.
a good
Well,
thing
limit
if they're
10,
Mafia and they
no
die?
Come on, you know what happened last time.
9 o'clock your time is 10 o'clock my time. 5.
Ooh,
Just
the
think of it
person
that way.
Oh, that's a good point. So I formal Halo.
Oh no, he's a PR.
Halo.
Second that.
Did you
I
claim
second
your
Halo.
choice?
Second Halo.
Can you explain why in your accusation?
You Halo would have spoken up by now if he was down. He can't find his spot to
I
speak.
have.
He did.
He
You just weren't listening.
Yeah, like 2 seconds ago.
Damn,
Okay,
Five
Halo's
got wrecked.
down. Reset.
Only
dude.
5
I think
minutes
it's
ago
very
when he called me
interesting.
town.
No. I think it's very interesting that like no one actually seconded that until I asked for it. It was like the whole Zoom kind of like went quiet for a
Noah
second.
is so scummy.
Because
So-
it's so
Really, dude? I think
what I like
Five's
to
the
hear.
scummier out of
I
the
don't-
2 of them by far.
I don't really know how to think what to think about that. I'll go over some of my
Maybe
reads
maybe
since
I am
Five
wrong on
didn't
Noah.
get
Optic Rolo.
it. I think
It's
Colin's
like
night-
Optic Noah plus one.
Earlier I
Hey,
said,
Halo's informal.
That's definitely something Optic would say
Singing,
about a
Halo's
partner.
informal. Come on, man.
I think Colin's town, like, even though it's kind of like early on in the game, like, kind of like read he had on Siggy giving his Mafia partners seemed kind of like something he'd do his town. I think Neiltech's town, he like asked me a question and everyone kept talking over him. There's like at least 3 other people, but like he like kept pressing and trying to get an answer out of me, and he didn't just like blow it off. And I feel like that's also towny to like just kind of like trying to keep finding information out of someone that like I don't know whatever reason he wanted to, but even though everyone else was talking over him, like he kept trying to like get something out of me, and I thought that was towny.
Okay,
Optic-
I'm bored. I
Optic-
resend.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'll add Halo. I'll add Halo to that town circle.
I was gonna say Optic hasn't said much,
call you
but
Mafia 5 if you
the
didn't.
times
I
I played
second
with
Optic.
he's
Why
like,
are you guys
wait,
seconding?
what?
What are
No,
you?
no. That's not
What
what
are you
just
doing?
There's a formal on Optic accusation.
Ooh, spicy.
Talk shit, get hit.
Dude, no, I love this, dude. 5, like the last game I played with you, you complained about my Vigi shot on Joey when he was Mafia, like the rest of the game, because your reads were terrible. And I was the only one who killed Mafia that
was
game.
a different game, not this game.
I don't care.
Again.
So I think it's funny that I just think it's funny that you're formaling me, but whatever. I think that 5 is pretty Mafia. I think the people reading him town are bad. I think the interactions he's had with Noah are really scummy. I think that he's trying to like hitch a ride because Town Noah is very Town, and so he's like trying to tag himself along with Town Noah so that he can try to get Town right as well. All right,
I'm
you
a
can
pretty
stop talking
polarized
now.
player.
You can stop talking now. So I also think that so less Mafia than 5, but still kind of Mafia, is Pat. Maybe Noah wasn't kidding when he threw out that Mafia read, or Pat actually didn't think he was kidding. But to me, it was an obvious troll at the beginning of the day. Noah hasn't pushed on his Pat Mafia read, and then Pat just like comes out and is like, no, you don't believe that, and like was like really hard against him, and it sounded super defensive for someone who would be Town. So I don't like that either. I think Halo's pretty Town and is formal. I think Colin's been Town. I think Siggy Wiggy's Town and just stupid. And I think him appealing to Rolo like that is something he does as Town to try to maybe realize whether or not his reads are correct. Nobody. I don't have a read on anyone else. Yeah.
A quote from David or Raizel, one of the 2 from All Stars. Mafia ran out of content early.
Yeah, dude, that's what it is.
Dude,
Dude,
if you
I
actually
don't
think
think
Optic's
I don't think
Mafia,
I've ever been so confident.
I think
that
Optic is
Five is
so Town.
Mafia.
Yeah,
Optic
like
has a
it's
constant-
honestly
I feel like he's
unbelievable.
just not actually trying this game. It feels like a big joke to him.
Yeah, he's airballing everything. It feels
who
like.
is?
Five.
Okay.
Everybody's pushing on him.
Yeah,
though.
5 is
Throwing
airballing
bricks.
a lot.
Well, you
But I
kidding me?
still think
Everyone's
5's
pushing on him.
Town.
I'm the first one to
Why
call him
is no
Mafia.
one calling me Mafia? I'm being
I
scummy
already
as
called
hell.
you Mafia, Colin.
Oh,
Colin,
thank
it's
you.
okay.
claiming PR. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think
Colin's
people
outed.
believe that. Yeah, I think I have
No,
to
I
out,
don't
don't I?
believe that
All right, I'm
you're
the
PR.
Vigi.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm
My
actually
reads are
starting-
bad.
I think the likelihood of
What are
Optic
the
being
rules on me
Mafia
making a
is
straw
pretty
poll
high.
for Twitch chat to do my shot?
Dude, Siggy Wiggy, man.
Dude, this whole
You know
game
my
is
Mafia
trolling.
play.
Colin,
Come
shoot
on
me or
now.
no balls, dude.
Optic, you are.
Why would I shoot you?
I don't think I've ever seen 5 play this way as
You're
either
adorable.
one,
Like
which
I
makes
gave
me
you my
think he's
content.
Mafia.
If you think that my content was more scummy or that my reads are bad, and it would be Town would be
5,
better off
you
without me.
actually think Optic
Then you
is
can
Mafia?
kill me.
More details.
I mean, I said why I had those reads. I don't have reads on anyone else. I don't
Other
think.
people are talking, so you don't
Yeah,
have to read on anyone else.
No, I don't. I don't think that anyone else has done anything super alignment
Optic,
indicative.
why is
Okay.
Niltech outed Mafia?
I don't have any read on Miltech. I honestly have no idea how to read
Optic,
Miltech.
Can I ask you something?
Oh,
Since
man,
the beginning of the day when Noah called me that, has been anything?
Why was that a
since
bad
then
thing,
that Maybe like say anything of the
Your
opposite
reaction
of
was
that?
not
I
great.
no,
I was surprised.
so I didn't hear him follow up on that read, which is what made me more suspicious
Oh, I'm
that that you were Mafia because it was just a troll and you were overreacting because you were like, oh my gosh, someone caught me.
Well, okay. I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Give a read
there,
on O'Kane.
Town
What?
office, but
I don't have a read on O'Kane. He honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. He spoke up early, and I don't even remember what he said. So I think that like if he was super scummy or super towny, then I would have like at least remembered some of his content, but I didn't. So he's pretty middle of the road right now.
5, you should probably rescind this so we can actually maybe get a vote. This isn't gonna
Why
go
would I rescind?
Dude, he thinks he's gonna push his. Dude, he thinks he's gonna get the votes. That's hilarious.
I'm voting on this guy.
I pushed a vote. There you go. Make it earlier. Get another time.
Wait.
Did Optic push the vote?
No.
He didn't.
Optic. Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna push no matter what. So if you think you're
A
10
lot of
seconds
people
are
have
that valuable-
pre-voted now, unfortunately, but
Well.
I think it should have been.
Formula is over. Would you like to vote? 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh, dude. 5's Mafia. The people I said that were town are town. 5's reads are bad if he is town. Just like when I shot Joey. Get wrecked.
If you'd like to vote on Optic, raise your hand in the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. 3/4/5 votes is not enough.
No, I retract my previous
I
statement.
thought I'd be the only one.
I think you
I
should have
was really
said
disappointed.
talk shit, get hit. That was the
Yeah,
correct
that
response.
was the correct one.
You see,
I formal nil
So,
tech.
so you give
I
him
think
immunity for no
I think
reason.
majority of Mafia didn't vote on that. By the way,
Yeah, I
I
agree.
think CPB, one Mafia vote.
Can
Either
we hear
CPB
from
or O'Kane.
Miltech?
5. What if I
Alright,
told
well,
you
you're-
CPB is in my town
Alright,
circle?
I'd say that's a bad town circle to have then.
First read of the day was Halo. I pinged him out. He was talking about it earlier. I pinged him out because he wasn't talking in the last game. He was Mafia, and no one tried to talk to him, so he got by scot-free. So I wanted to hear from him. Even though people kept talking over him and was ignoring me pinging him out, like he kept trying to give me the read. So he was trying to give me information. I think it's pretty towny of him. I think if he was Mafia, he'd be more nervous and kind of let it pass by him. O'Kane, I have a town read on him for the read on me. I am not playing the normal out your face town play because it seems like that is too easy to mimic. There's a whole thing about it. I'll explain after the game. It'll take like 30 minutes.
So you're changing your play?
I want to change my play.
Okay, I formal nil tech. I can't go anymore.
I second.
Nil tech.
Okay, nil tech. This is completely different from your town play. Like 100% different. I know you're saying you're changing the play and everything, but if you just feel so awkward this game, I can't get over it. The way you're talking, it feels like you're not confident about anything you're saying. When you are trying to control the day, it doesn't seem like you actually want to do that. It just feels like that's what you would do if you were town and you want to replicate it.
I understand your accusation, Noah. The reason I wanted to change my play is because, like, going into the days, I usually miss a lot of town reads and I should get, and I miss a lot of Mafia reads because I'm looking for just town. I want to switch that up to actually give pressure where needed and be like more of a needle instead of hammering people over and over and actually getting bad reads because I hammered people over and over.
So why weren't you pressuring people throughout the day?
I was. I talked to Halo. I talked to O'Kane. I've talked to 5. I asked.
Yeah, but was it really pressure or was it more questions?
That's how I'm changing my game. Like I'm not.
Do you have
I'm
any
not
reads, though?
a super good like ping people out and call them Mafia and then like get reactions from that. I get questions of understanding of how they're thinking at the time to get feedback. I did that with Halo. I did that with O'Kane. I've tried to do that a little bit with 5 and talk about like getting information from 5. I looked into this day instead of doing my normal town game. I wanted to go and look at 4 people that were being quiet, kind of focused on them. I was looking at Rolo because the captain reads of him being able to read him easily because of the way he was talking and the way, like, when other people talk, he has a good facial expressions for each read. I was looking at him. I was trying to be quiet. Siggy, the pressure on me was interesting, but he was pretty towny during the day. He was pretty jovial, which coming off of a kind of loss and resistance, maybe he wouldn't be so happy.
I can guarantee that resistance game affected my emotion 0%.
Yeah, but I don't know if you were that happy going into this day, if that, and like your game solving is very towny indicative for you. 5 is acting weird. I've never seen 5 actively push a day one so hard. So I was trying to get a good read on him, but I'm failing horribly. I don't even have a neutral. I just have a neutral read on him. I don't have any alignment indicative things of either way. I thought Optic could be Mafia, but being that early in the day and me, I like the end of the day because when people get formals on them, I get more information. I can ask them questions. It's actually less rowdy for me.
Why couldn't you ask Optic questions?
Because Optic wasn't giving anything. He quit after a minute and a half, and people started talking over it like it wasn't his formal. I was getting kind of annoyed, but I didn't want to take over the day like I've been doing for the last 8 weeks of me playing.
So who do you think is Mafia this game?
So far, Noah is acting weird. Noah usually has a good town read on me, but I understand I'm changing my play, so maybe he's got. My play has not been working. I am not getting any more Mafia reads.
That's the towniest thing you've said your entire formal, dude.
Like, I'm not doing like super well in this method, obviously.
You think you're gonna die?
You need to practice more.
I think you're really terrible.
I think that's a terrible question.
I don't think I should die. Like,
Shut up, O'Kane.
That's really a terrible question, always.
Do you think
I think people should stop pre-voting on end of day.
I think it's
Exactly. Pat's player is so
I
bad.
think Mafia would vote here if O'Kane just kept his mouth shut.
All right, shut up.
I can pre-vote all I want,
Shut
bitch.
the fuck up.
You can.
It's my formal.
I'll just give an opinion.
Either way, I give pretty good information.
Ooh,
So
look
far,
at this bullet.
no one else is actually.
I'm not voting on you either.
Collins, Vigi, obviously now. Rolo, the only thing I got off of him, because I was talking about reading him earlier, is that he laughed once during the whole thing of Optic at a read. The other thing, he was kind of stone-faced, so I don't know what to think of the captain thing.
10 seconds.
All right, I'm town. I'm changing up my play slightly. I've given you a ton of information, more information than anyone else has given. Like, I'm trying to help everyone by not being my normal self.
If you'd like to vote on no attack, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1, vote. That is not
I don't blame
enough.
either.
You are going into
That's
guaranteed.
I'm starting to think no and 5 might be Mafia together.
Yeah, 5 is just Mafia.
I will
So
say,
I
don't
didn't
think you're
think
as scummy as I did when I went in.
was
But you
that
weren't
towny
telling
to
me.
We actually need to pause because someone just dropped.
Yeah.
Like, they're out of the Zoom. I don't know who is it.
Hell yeah.
Pause.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell
Good,
no.
that'll give me time to
Who
write
the
down.
heck left? Who was
Okay.
it?
Okay.
Oh, we
I
don't
can
care
walk
about
down the
him.
road and say hello.
Brokane,
Knock on
alright.
his door and be like, "Oi, mate, what's going on?"
It's not even locked.
Shut the heck up.
He fucking is literally down the road. Admittedly, the road is a motorway.
So I had something super weird just happened. I can't load Twitter right now, and then all of a sudden my Skype disconnected, and my
It's
Skype
because of net neutrality, dude.
isn't working.
Correct.
Yeah, it's net neutrality. Guys,
Is your Skype working?
Yep.
I don't have Skype open.
Yeah, mine's fine.
Huh.
It's the eye of the tiger. Do you know that one, CPB?
Who are we waiting on?
I know the song.
Okay.
I had to listen to it like all the time because it was my school song. You know, it's literally annoying.
Man, when I asked him to sing "Ain't No Sunshine," he didn't know that song existed, and it hurt my heart.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Neil Tack.
Yeah.
I'm glad
I don't know that song either.
What?
Well, you're a bad
Dude, I
Well,
know
tell
that
you what,
song.
I
I'm like
know,
the youngest. I'm like one of the
I know
youngest
that
people
song.
here.
How old are you, D-Man?
18.
Yeah,
right. What?
Of course he
Correct
doesn't
answer
know
is
that.
old enough to be alive, guys. Come on.
Yeah, old enough to be alive.
Where the heck did O'King go?
The mystery.
I'm just gonna open a window and yell at him.
He got DDoS, I think, by someone.
My net
It's
draped out.
Yeah, his net draped out.
Oh, it draped out.
It
Yeah.
draped out. It didn't drop out. You know.
He used the term
Not a
Drake.
college drop.
Colin, did yours drape out?
Earlier,
Oh, God.
it's just reached him. It's moving in a westerly fashion. It
Send
came
him
from
the-
France.
the
Those
net neutrality,
fuckers,
my
those
dude.
French bastards.
It's those Russian hackers, guys.
I
They're
would say
taking
no
over.
offense to anyone who's French, but much offense to anyone who's French. No, I'm kidding. I love that. No, I don't. Sorry.
Who loves the French? These are French. Fun.
Not even the French like the French.
Whoa,
Yeah.
is CPB French, dude?
Yeah.
S'il vous plaît, it's a little bit, you know.
And le
That
bouquetière.
also doesn't surprise me.
Je suis à la bouquetière.
That he knows some French.
Just a little bit.
I thought
Comment
I
ça
just
va?
heard O'Kane, but
I didn't.
Yeah, that did sound like cocaine, didn't it?
I don't know who just said that.
No, it's
Okay, 2.0.
Okay, Fletch is, or I mean, O'Kane's back, dude. Let's get it going.
The sub is here. JK, we're gonna bring the ghost in to replace O'Kane. See you, Fletch.
The better player overall.
If only you could. It's a shame that we're playing with reses.
Alright, let's play a game. It's called Rate Fletch's Haircut. If you guys had to rate Fletch's haircut, what would you rate it at?
I think
Negative
2.0 would be
Put up
good.
a 2, dude.
I rated
Classic
a
5 out
5.
of 7. Classic 5 out of 7.
Fletch, get closer to the
2?
the headset, the
Yeah,
cam.
dude, a 2.
It's better than a 2.
Just a 2? Really?
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, like a 2 out of 5.
Oh, so
A
4.
4 out of 10.
So
I think it's better than
I don't know,
2.
it's like
4 out of 10.
Mommy.
It's like a 6, 7, something like that.
It's a 5 out of 7.
I think
about-
Hello,
Fletch
say
should
hello
get,
from us.
I think
it's
Fletch
a pi
could
out
go
of the
there.
square
Yeah,
root of
say
-1.
hello.
It's like between
little
6 and
bitch.
8, somewhere in there.
Fletch, how would you rate your haircut?
Who are you talking to, pal?
There's a reason I'm an engineer.
Halo.
An I don't care out of 10? That's a good one, dude.
Exactly.
That sounds like a good solid 6 then.
Hair is there, you know.
I mean, at least he has hair.
Alright, now
Keep it
Look
clean.
at
That's
this,
what
man.
matters.
Look at this.
let's see if we can turn it around. What if I told you Fletch cut his own hair? Does that make it better or worse?
No.
That makes it like a 10 out of 10, dude.
Right? It looks pretty good.
It's objectively the same.
What? No.
Why would that ever matter?
No,
Why would you
this
say
It
he
means
did
that my
Objective-
view
it's
of Fletch and his
objectively
overall
changes
skill set goes up, but my view of the haircut stays the same.
So it subjectively goes up.
No, my view as you as a
Objectively-
total person goes up.
You think a 4
Stays
out
the
of 10 is like a
same.
good skill
Oh my god, are you hearing this logic? I formal
Is that what I
Fletch.
just heard?
Hey, now
I
clip
second
this and send this to Guy.
I'm voting.
You just clip this and send it to Guy.
I heard.
The fact that Fletch cuts his own hair, does that make him insane? Thoughts?
It doesn't make
It
him
makes
okay.
him thrifty. Unless he saves the hair to use for some
Do
art.
not save the hair.
I will cut my hair live.
My ISP.
Fletch,
is
you
do
can
not have
see your hair
scissors.
bucket behind you, dude. You can't
God,
lie
I need
to
to
us.
hide that.
We can see your hair wall.
Kane's ISP is down, guys.
O'Kane's ISP is down? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
England's
talking
being
in
hit.
Discord. Well, he's typing
With
Discord.
the DDoS attack.
England is my city.
Yes, this is my city. My city of England.
This is my city. This is my
Oh, it's
country.
awkward.
I can spit fire. I don't know.
Okay, Pope, roll
wasn't-
flips. What was it?
CPB Alliance just
Give me
spits some
whatever
fire.
okay was.
Spits some fire.
Yeah, we can have Fletch sub in. He was a Knight 0, right? I mean, I don't care. Oh wait, yeah. I'm independent. I'm a claimed
Elevator
vigilante. No one's second.
No, you do not have Fletch sub in. As either.
Stop
Yeah, we
talking
do.
about this.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Okay.
Dude,
I know why we
I
don't.
subbed into a game before, and it was the most awkward stuff.
If everybody
ever.
but the Mafia could give me their thoughts verbally, I'd appreciate it.
Yes.
That was
I think I should be subbed in.
I honestly
my
don't care.
favorite thing
if
was
he
when I
a
was like, "Hey,
PR.
Duke, I need you to sub in."
I
He's like,
trust
"Okay,
him not
dude."
to tell us. Also,
He was
he's been
like, "Hey, buddy,
OGI'd in
Mafia."
the town now. Oh, it doesn't matter. I already know who to cop a medical.
We will just continue the day without O'Kane, and if he's back by end of day, we will let him be in. But if not, we will just consider him a day kill as well.
How does
Wow.
the vote work?
A day kill?
I'm pretty sure that Twitch chat were going to get me to
Mod
kill him
kill.
anyway.
That should
so-
definitely be a night kill, right?
Yeah, like how does the if he's vote? Mafia, he should still have
He just joined AFK lobby, so he might be back.
Should just be a mod kill, right?
Yeah.
I really,
That's fine.
yeah, let's just say he's a mod kill. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking. That's fine.
Well,
man.
he gets 5 minutes once you start the timer if you're gonna.
Yeah.
You know.
He might be back in like a minute.
Yeah.
Don't tell the mod what to do.
If he is Mafia, I
I'm just
will allow
coaching.
2KP to continue on. So
Yeah, that's,
Of course.
that's
unless
there
the
you
Mafia gets lunch today. So, all right. So we're gonna continue the day. This is gonna be your guaranteed formal, you have 144 to make it. So go.
Alright,
Rob
let's go,
Alloy, I
Noah.
think I've
Let's
heard you
just
say
get Noah.
absolutely nothing this game. I want to hear your reads.
Get Noah? Who said that?
It's a very good idea
Rob
that Rob
Alloy
Alloy
said
said
absolutely nothing in
something.
this game. Let's hear his reads for the last minute.
No, we're hearing from Rob Alloy.
Yeah.
I think Optics down. I know I'm down. Colin Savigi. I don't actually have a read on Pat. He's been slightly Tony. 5 is weird this game. I agree with that.
Will you second my Noah formal?
No,
Okay,
you
let's
should've
kill Rob.
seconded
No, we're not killing Noah. We're not killing Noah.
Alright,
That was the last person I killed.
All these people think they've got to say
Look at
it.
that, dude. All these people.
Let Colin make the
Shut up.
formal on Rob Alloy.
Shut up.
I mean, whoever he wants.
Talk. Before you
Like,
get
my
misled.
only town read isn't here. Like,
What other reads do you have? Anything else?
I think
Demon's playing really jovial.
made him
Dude,
down.
CBB made me laugh. I'm not voting on
Go
it.
for Mutt.
No, I want to hear that. What did he say?
What do you want from me, friends? What do
Which
you
one
want
of these
from me?
I will
motherfuckers
say-
do I
I
shoot?
want to hear
Siggy-
why
Siggy-
he me down. I want to hear.
Good idea. Let's hear from
I
Demon.
want to have your honest opinion.
My formal
of everyone,
Noah.
because you.
I saw PR. I saw PR.
I have
RX saw
formal Rob
PR.
Alloy.
A formal 5.
I
saw
second
three of
5.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 was a bad one as well, but
I agree.
it's better than me.
Formal on 5. Give your accusation.
I soft other PR.
People just got themselves shot, man.
5. There's no
Accusation.
way that you're town.
Accusation.
There's no way
Five
that your
is Tony's
town's 5.
All right,
You've
formal
been-
started.
This game has been a joke to you. Your reads, you would have like come out with some spicy read, but your reads have just been like very generic.
I'm willing to take 50
And you
to
haven't
1
been
odds
serious
to 5
about
star.
anything, and I've never seen you
I'd go
like
higher
not
now.
be serious about anything.
5 million to 1 odds to 5
There
star.
you
Shut up,
go.
Noah.
Okay,
That's
well,
practically it.
okay, so Demon. The only person that can vouch to me is Noah, because I've been having all my interactions of what I actually think. Ohio came, by the way. I've been having all my interactions of what I actually think of the game to him. And
Formal's
him.
on 5, by the way. Okay.
Okay, so
and
tell us
it's
how we're
guaranteed.
not supposed to read that scummy. Like, if you
you're
won't
not
interact with
supposed-
other people.
Okay, so if you actually think I'm scummy, then nothing else to
Can
say
you
than
give
other
your
than
full
you're
read?
bad. But
You don't think there's any chance that Noah's Mafia?
very
5.
low.
I'm
Right,
legitimately
so
the
you're, but
only
you're,
person that knows what's
you're
going on
appealing
right
to
now.
us saying that you're town because you've had interactions with Noah, and you're saying that anyone who's reached you
that's
scummy because of that is bad. So then, what have you done other than that has made you town?
Optic. How are you gonna call me bad and then try and bury 5 like this with such bad logic? 5, just give your reads, please.
Okay. I really don't care to give my reads. I more want to ask, like, Niltek, what did you think of your own formal? Solely, like,
You think this is good, Stiggy Wiggy?
not, Optic, interrupting again. Anyway, Niltek, do you think you gave a 3-vote formal? Because I definitely don't.
No.
I think you were extremely nervous. Like,
I don't
really,
think I was
really
nervous. I was trying to figure out how to explain this without taking.
I thought he was going to get 10 votes.
He should have. No offense.
Wow.
I understand. Like,
So
The second from Milton.
I'll say this.
Wonderfully.
Independently, I think Demon, Noah, Siggy, obviously Colin's the Vigier town. Then the lighter town is Halo. I'm still not confident solely because I wish he would speak up more, but I can't really control that. I already formed with him. And then
5. I just want to make one comment about
would 5
Siggy.
do that as Mafia?
Yeah.
Noah?
No, 5's down.
Yeah.
What do you think of the
5,
fact
5.
that when O'Kane
No one else has a good read.
O'Kane had Niltek as townie,
Oh, I have a
and
good
Siggy
read.
got mad at O'Kane about the pre-voting. He said if you didn't say anything, O'Kane, some Mafia might have voted on Niltek. Implying that
if you're asking
Niltek's
me,
formal was very good when you and me agree that it was not very good.
I regret this.
I never said it was very
I
good. I said it was
generally-
bad enough for Mafia to vote, but good enough for
Right,
Town
but
to realize it's
you're
town.
saying that you're reading him town off his formal.
Yes.
Who am I?
What Siggy just said
Siggy would
was
not have-
absolutely
Siggy
how
would-
I felt.
Siggy would not have said Mafia would have voted there if he was
Can we
town.
stop talking about me during his
think-
formal?
wait,
You wouldn't have said that in his formal.
What
It
I'm
made
saying,
Mafia
what I'm
not want
saying
to vote.
5
I mean,
is,
I did,
I
so.
think Siggy implied.
You're insane, dude. You're nutty.
Remember when 5 pushed on me because I only had a minute and a half of content and he just sat there letting people talk over him for the rest of his formal?
Everyone should be shutting up.
Hey,
Thank you.
If you survive this, who do you want me to second? Because I'm not saying to myself, I know I'm not alone.
Hey, why don't you just second my formal since I'm
probably,
pretty
like-
much
I
confirmed?
don't think
and
5
we have an outed
ever
Mafia.
I
talks
probably
about my formal during his formal and kind of
Probably,
berates me people for not voting.
Pre-voting, by the way.
Essentially, I just want to live to tomorrow.
No, I'm defending.
I'm not voting
I
on a
will defend
protest.
technique.
You will.
Do you
Yeah,
think
it's like
5 is actually
suicide
giving
for
good
5.
content that is
5.
quality of
I
a
don't
5
think
town
it
game?
is
Then you're
Mafia.
absolutely out of your mind.
I
If
agree.
you don't
Optic,
understand
Optic,
what's
he
happening
is
here,
town.
that's your problem.
Optic, think about how
guys
5
hijacked
plays
the
this
format.
game. Do you think
So,
that he would
out of
knowingly
Miltek's
do
vote,
this during his own formal
who
if you're
is
Mafia?
Mafia?
That's like
Dude, I don't
suicide.
care. I don't think that like 5 knowingly did this. I
You
think he
let
did this
5
because he's
off.
Mafia, and he doesn't have anything to do.
Optic is like
Well,
so.
you guys kept talking
Oh,
over
Uh,
him.
I think
so
he's
you're
going
not
ham
helping.
this game.
If you wanted him to die, you're not
I
helping.
regret this.
Would you like to push or rescind?
Oh, I push.
Okay, well,
10
I'm
seconds.
down. So hashtag get lucky. Don't vote.
If you'd like to vote on 5, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. Hashtag got lucky. Let me see if you rolled. Let me see. I don't roll pre-shit, so you know you gotta wait.
We're
Don't talk.
spotted,
Don't
dude.
talk. Don't you fucking talk. You have RNG'd at least one more formal.
Hey.
Okay,
hey,
why did you
5,
vote?
do you really think that you deserve the 5?
Shut the fuck up,
If anyone
Optic.
makes a formal besides Colin, I'm
What we're
probably
going
gonna
to
get
do
super
is we're
mad.
going to ask Demon why, when he was asked to speak, he formaled 5 instead of giving actual.
Was I asked to speak?
Yeah,
I did
you
not
was.
hear that.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear that.
Yeah, can you give
Yeah, I
your
didn't hear it.
Can you give your age now?
You've got a minute now.
Well, yeah, I think that CPB, Halo, 5,
Anyone
Optic,
formal 5.
and Noah are all town. And I think Mafia
Noah.
is Pat,
I
and
want-
probably
I-
Miltech now.
I don't feel confident.
you
on
vote
the
on
people I
Miltek
think
then?
are suspicious.
Fuck
It
you,
was
Pope.
afterwards.
Like if I were
got
to,
the read on
I
them.
would say between like
It makes no
Pat,
sense.
Colin.
So,
maybe
Demon,
Halo again,
Demon,
maybe.
Originally I was reading.
I'm
Originally,
kidding. I love you, dude.
originally I was strongly reading 5 Mafia, which is half the reason I didn't vote on Miltech. Plus, the way he interacted with 5 during his formal felt like kind of TMI. As weird as that might
Yeah,
sound.
you didn't vote on me or 5.
Okay, and why did you vote on 5?
He specifically said that he didn't. Think
I literally just explained this, Miltech.
Yeah, it still doesn't make any
What?
sense to me though.
It was way too
Yeah, I
cocky. in
flipped
his
my read.
formal.
To be honest, since it's guaranteed, I probably should have voted.
Tilting.
Regardless
do
of
you
him
think
being
that
town.
Wait, did Rob
was
Alloy vote?
as good
think that
as
100%
Miltek's
It
formal
was
to
way
get the
too
same amount of
cocky.
votes? Then
just
you are
remembered why I
not
didn't
watching
wanna
the
claim
same
now.
game that
Oh, we
everyone
should
else is
kill Rob
watching.
Alloy. It's so hard.
Kill
Rob
Racing.
Alloy is probably-
I
Don't kill
remember
Rob
a
Alloy.
thing
Don't
that
kill Rob
5 said to me a while ago.
Alright,
5 said to me a while ago when he plays Mafia, he plays very cocky, like way arrogant, way more arrogant, and he was
Sounded pretty arrogant.
I make
he
friends.
was very arrogant in his formal.
And he was just
Colin,
letting
if
everybody
you're
talk
good at this
over him.
game, you will formal Pat. I'm telling
Who
you.
is the third
That's a
voter?
mafia
Okay,
right
Pat
there.
It's down. I think that's down.
No,
Siggy.
you're wrong,
Noah,
Noah.
It was
You're
Optic,
wrong.
Siggy.
Noah is my other.
I'm not wrong.
I formal Rob Alloy.
Miltek is
No,
not
Siggy Wiggy.
No, not Rob Alloy.
I
Second
second
Siggy
Alloy.
Wiki.
I second.
Ooh, got the second.
Oh my!
Form on Rob Alloy accusation.
I don't really have one. I just think that everyone else has been townier than you. That's basically it.
Who seconded this? Siggy?
I second it.
Okay.
I also secondary. I think what you said about
You don't-
5
you don't
that
get a
was like you
secondary.
trying to bury him, and then you were like not, and then the fact you didn't vote's like so bad.
I said 5's playing weird. Is that a berry? No.
Oh, Rob, what
I'm
about
pretty
that
sure you
read
said
where
I'm
Mafia
pre-voting.
called people weird?
I
No,
still
he's
offer
not
you because you
talking
said
about
you
me.
use that word a lot.
Siggy, he was talking about me.
I think it's funny you use it,
by defending.
regardless of alignment. I think you formal me. I don't know.
Confirm town? Agreed.
Nah, not really.
Oh.
I think it could be Mafia.
What
I
else
don't
did
have
you
a hard
read?
Mafia read on you.
Should have seconded my
Five,
form.
5 was still weird. It was weird in this formal. I didn't think he was Mafia weird though. I don't have a read on Pat. I've already said I don't have a read on Pat. I've seen him play on All Stars a couple of times when he's Mafia and he claims the PR when he gets formal. I'm not sure. I used to have a really good read on Siggy Wiggy. I don't have it anymore. He keeps saying he wants to formally, then he doesn't. I would kill him. I'd vote on him. CBB hasn't said anything. No one's tried to ping him out. CBB could be Mafia this game. I like Taylor when he talked. That 2 or 3 minutes he talked. Thought he sounded fine. I think he's down. I think Neil Tech's slightly towny. I like this formal.
What did you like about my formal?
The way you kept talking about how you're changing up your play. I think if you're a Mafia and you realized you were saying that a lot, you just stop, but you kept saying it. So I read you slightly towny from that. Optics foremost towny. I think Optics is really annoying. So I think he's slightly towny because he just annoys the crap out of me, but he hasn't been obnoxiously annoying. Okay.
Are you nervous?
I haven't played in like a month. Yeah, I'm slightly nervous.
Okay. Because you have your hand on the back of your neck.
Doesn't he?
I have my hand.
It's just like that all the time. Don't read into that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rob
read me
Alley,
up
why do you
on
keep
which-
Rob Alley? Why do you keep like? I feel like you keep like almost drinking from your glass, and it's like
It's
really
empty.
bugging me.
This
like,
is my dying will.
It's empty.
Okane is Mafia. That is my dying will.
If anyone listens to five
Throw
reads,
Kane.
like just shoot.
No, it's okay. I'll save you in the night
Rob,
five.
what do you think about Siggy seconding you after calling formal then?
I could kill you, I would.
So he tried to formulate twice. He wasn't ballsy enough.
Okay, we'll kill him tomorrow.
Okay.
If I die here,
If you
I'll
think
beat
that
you,
it's
TP.
scummy for someone to self-preservation second Halo, you're reading the game wrong.
No, I didn't. I asked.
I
what he
just
thought
want to
about
make
it.
sure that
No,
you're
I'm
putting
in-
that
No,
out
no.
there.
I asked
Yeah, it's
him
not
what he
alignment
thought about it.
indicative. Like I said, Demon's been sort of jovial. So I read him towny from that.
Can you leave your torch of like
Rob,
who
are you
never
a
to kill?
PR?
Or
Like, give one
because
Mafia.
if you're not
I would-
PR,
I
you
would never claim
fine,
PR.
RNG1.
Even if I was a PR,
It's RNG1. You leave your torch.
regardless of my limit. I told you I think it's Tony.
Yeah, who's your top town? Like leave your
I
torch.
don't have a top town. No one has been top towny. You claim the Vigis.
Rob Alley, why should people town read you this game?
I haven't done much. I haven't played in a while. Shouldn't vote anyway
Why
because I'm
should
still
they
town.
town read you?
You
is
didn't
what he
answer
asked.
my question.
Not why shouldn't they town read you?
It's a dumb question.
He did. He said you
To be
should
fair,
vote
it's a
anyway.
I think Rob's lack of Mafia reads make him Mafia.
All right, it is RNG1.
I think.
Good
Now,
job,
voting.
CPB.
Please don't
Buried.
throw another game for sleeping.
Yeah,
the
50
entire game.
hands are gonna
I
go
take
up.
CBD out of my top.
Hope
So
for
that was a
RNG,
big
dude.
mistake.
There's a 50-50
I
chance.
would probably save like 5 or
Push or rescind.
Push.
Okay, 10 seconds.
I would save like 5. Maybe Optic. I don't know.
If you'd like to vote on Rob Alley, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is enough. Rob, you have died. Everyone go to sleep. What's up, Twitch chat? Ronan, how you doing? I know you're here from in is this stream. What's the goal of Mafia? So essentially, Mafia is a glorified deceit game where each level is a day. So there's day and night phases in this game, just like in Deceit, where the bad people do stuff during the night and the good people try to figure out who's bad during the day. What else? There's power rolls in this game, kind of like scanners. In Deceit, there's 3 bad guys and 12 good guys.
What game is this?
I'm trying to explain Mafia in terms of Deceit.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, so I mean that's kind of the breakdown. You have your bad team who knows who's bad, and you have your good team who doesn't know who's good, right? Informed minority versus uninformed majority. Am I playing next game or modding? Don't really care. Just kind of here to move things along. Just doing things. Oh, also, I'm uploading to YouTube the games now. So if you watch games like after the fact, you can watch them on YouTube now. The YouTube link's down below. Which we got 100 subscribers now, so you don't have to type crazy URL. It's just YouTube / or / or /C / PopePOV. Woohoo.
How many backslashes was that?
A lot.
I don't remember. I don't know if it's back.
Is this
yeah,
the same one you vlogged on?
Yes, it is. I just basically changed all of it. Kind of hid that away. But yeah. Make your night actions. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
think you're the mod with the fastest night actions in game.
Well, because I don't really like to sit in night chat.
Some
people are like, yeah, let's just chit chat about my life and wait for a dank transition.
Transitions are overrated.
Yeah. Let's say. Dank mod impression? Yeah, dude. I do the best. So I got my new headphones. They're just like my old ones except black.
Nice.
Yeah. Exact same headset.
I don't know why you need a second headset, but it looks nice.
Well, my old one,
worn out?
my padding on the top, the padding on the top was coming out.
Okay.
It would have. It's like threaded. I could have maybe rethreaded it, but it was also like just old and.
How long did the last one last?
Oh gosh.
Years.
Yeah.
Well, that's good investment then.
3-4 years. Yeah. I paid $200 for that one though, but this one was only $100 because it was on the sale. Pretty nice though. Okay. Let's see. I think we're about ready.
We can start today with Adam.
Okay. We are ready to go. Let's do it. Split broadcaster. Stop formal. Stop day. Day 18 minutes. Is this everyone? We lost a ghost. We lost Fletch. We lynched somebody. And now we're here. Okay. 18 minutes in the night. Niltak, you die. The day begins.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I got a save last
When
night.
I saw
the real
shut
bitchy
up.
one out.
When I saw how few votes there
Deadly
were,
serious.
I was so sure that was a
Why
hit.
would you ever out that, Colin? Even if you are
I'm
serious.
kidding. No,
He's kidding.
Yeah, for
You
the
didn't
record.
shoot, right, Colin?
No, like fuck
Colin,
did I
did you
shoot?
actually
No, no,
think
you gotta
you'd catch somebody with that?
Well, I kind of did, so that was funny. There was definitely a save.
I disagree. I think that was
I don't
definitely
know.
a hit.
Colin, okay, Colin,
I
what
don't think
made you
so.
town read Rob at all?
What made me town read, Rob?
Why do you think Rob is town?
Well, at the time, I felt
Okay.
like I was willing to give
Why are
him
we-
the benefit of the doubt.
He's bitchy. Why do you care?
Yeah,
What was the no voters?
Because
This is
he's
really-
just leading town in the wrong direction and it's
Rolo.
just
I'm
really
still in the
unproductive.
game, bitch.
Hey,
What was the no voters on Rob?
Sorry, Rolo.
I'm about to take the game over from Colin, okay, for how bad that was. Like,
Diggy's the real
Colin,
bitch.
okay.
I'm gonna give those no
Go
It's
votes.
time to stop. Okay, Siggy, what are your
anyone know
checks,
about-
dude?
Siggy's not the cop.
What was
The cop will out later.
fuck you, Noah.
The cop's outing later anyway because
I'll out when I want it out.
you're not the cop either.
I can give you the votes if everyone.
I just want the-
Yeah,
yeah,
what-
Yeah, go ahead. I want the no voters.
I just
so,
want to
yeah.
know.
Wait, why do you
Okay,
care
and
about no
Rolo
votes?
and me.
It's RNG1.
Okay, and
Like
Rolo.
anyone's just gonna give the excuse. It's RNG1. I bet.
Okay, Rolo and I.
For what it's worth,
Right.
I was gonna vote if it needed it to go over. So all right, you can believe that.
Colin, if it
I
makes you
really
feel
don't
better,
think he
I
Even
know
if he's Mafia,
everything
his
that
partners
you
are
know.
voting. It literally
I-
doesn't matter.
Plus
doesn't matter.
That's not
more.
necessarily true though.
That's
Plus
fine.
more, Colin.
He was always dying.
If he's Mafia,
Literally
I think
always.
it's very possible that one is outside. But I think that there was more likely a medic save.
No one really hammered. Like the 8 hands. kinda
Okay,
hold
can
up.
anyone who's town reading Rob give me a good reason that he's town?
This is
I don't think anyone
Coke
was
didn't
really
know
town
who
reading.
died yesterday, dude.
I
But
think
so many people think
The
that he's a
reason why
miss.
Rob the
which is
reason
like
why Rob
annoying
could be
me.
a town. Okay, the
If
reason
Rob
why
was
I think he's a
Mafia, Pope
miss
would
is
have
because the
known he
cop
was
fucking
Mafia and said
outed
his name.
yesterday, and the cop is still here.
Okay.
Which means the cop was safe.
That's a bad read,
Yeah,
Noah.
No,
I
it's
know.
not a bad read, and I'll tell you more about it.
No,
I think
I'm
that it
saying
is a
to-
bad read
I'm
too.
saying to Noah, not you.
Yeah,
Second
yeah,
of
yeah,
all-
yeah.
I hope that
Second
you
of all,
write
I think that
Siggy-
Rob's a
Colin,
hit. I
Colin,
was just saying
Colin,
it as a joke.
I
Colin,
think
do
it was
me
a
a
miss
favor.
yesterday.
Colin, do me a
because-
favor and write down on a piece of paper who you think the cop is. 'cause
Oh,
I-
I'm outing the cop in 10 minutes. I'm going to
No,
directly
I've
ask him
already
for the
outed
checks.
No, wait. I
And
want to
if
write
he-
down
if he
difference
doesn't
check
give me
between
his
Pat
checks,
and
he's
Five.
getting
I'm
shot.
about to blow
Oh
everyone's
man, it's
Let's
like
see
I
if I
knew
get the
it.
cop
about
right
to blow
too.
everyone's mind.
Siggy's already outed.
I'm VT.
I have a
so-
difference check between Pat and Five.
Oh, look at
Wait,
that. He
who?
outed again.
Seriously?
Pat and Five.
Well,
You're
Pat
really
Five is
sticking to
saying
that?
VT.
You
Okay.
sticking to
Well,
that, Siggy?
I'm not if you're gonna counterclaim me.
I knew that was fake.
I'll bet you anything I was the save if there was one.
Who is
No,
in the
it was
right
me.
to say
I already
we're
claimed
not
it.
counterclaiming at this time?
Oh,
Fuck you, though, Rolo, if you're not caught.
I didn't save you,
Who was
Five.
trying to counterclaim Siggy?
No one.
Okay.
Siggy's claim wasn't real. But it's not. It's legitimately.
It's
am
real,
I-
but-
maybe I'm completely wrong then. I thought he outed. Wait, there's no girl was good. Yeah, I thought he outed, and I'm
Okay,
still gonna push
CPV,
on
what are
him
your
into-
checks?
Shut up.
I don't have any checks.
All right, Noah, what are your checks?
I think
Okay, you got me, dude.
No, what are your checks?
No, I'm kidding.
No one
Siggy
got
just
any
PRE'd the
checks.
whole-
The cop is dead.
No, the cop's not
the
dead.
cop is
Siggy
not dead.
PRE'd
Yeah.
the Zoom, but he's yeah.
I think CPB's Mafia.
Colin,
Like,
do you
he
think I'm
jumped in
Mafia
the
this
time
game,
of
dude?
Rob's
Miltech
formal
wasn't
to
the
give
cop, right?
Mafia
Like-
read on Rob.
Well, I mean, we can
It's
find
so
out real
weird.
quick if CPB's Mafia. We just formal him here.
We
We
can
don't
formal
need a
you too,
cop.
Pat.
Well, you
We
can
just
formal
kill
him if you
Five.
want, but I think that you're
So,
still
when
town
you wanna
demon.
tell
It's
me
fine.
It's funny that Neil Tech
Yeah.
died in the night, isn't it?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was getting a PR read off him? Like he was.
Miltech was
Yeah.
always VT.
I think
Not
I
like
think
he was
Demon is
nervous or-
probably Rob Alloy's partner. I don't know who the last one is.
Really?
You don't think I would have tried to
Oh, no,
formal
Demon
somebody
voted,
there,
right?
Siggy?
I don't think.
I probably
Who
would have
didn't
lynched
vote? Who were the
Miltech
no
today.
voters? Who were the no voters?
Okay,
Siggy is being super unproductive. The Rob vote doesn't matter.
It was RNG one.
Yeah, like
So if you didn't vote on that awful formal in RNG1, you're probably his
It
partner.
was. It was.
Okay, well then his partners are
Demon
Colin,
voted
Robo,
Mafia
okay.
town siding.
Well,
Right?
fine,
then
Brian.
His
The other thing.
finest moment.
Demon voted though, right?
Yeah, I voted.
Checks?
So then what's
Huh?
the point?
Yeah.
You gonna claim checks? Because I assume you think whoever I'm difference check to is Mafia.
Oh, yeah, difference checks to a dead person, so yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna claim that
we
now?
got
huh?
him.
No,
Got
you're
Rob
claiming-
Alloy.
Hey, that's who it is. I bet you anything I'm the save, so if you claim a red check on me, it won't work in your favor.
Well,
Five,
very
you
much.
really
Medic
think you're the
would
same?
claim.
Your ego is way
You
too
bet
big for how
anything
actually
that
good of a
you're
player
the
you are.
Why would you say that, Five?
Okay,
Nah,
I'm outing. I
I'm not-
saved Demon.
Five. What are you?
I'm
Five.
not a
you're
cop.
down.
I'm not a cop.
Come on, I know you're the
Well,
top.
yeah,
Alright,
so
we
much
got
for
Cop's
Faze
dead, I
doing it
guess.
wrong.
If you would hold that,
This
like,
day
day
has been really productive.
I agree.
Not as
just love
productive
it.
as day
game
one.
was over if you held that.
Is this
I think
even
day
a
one
real
was pretty
game?
good. I think
I
that
don't. I think day one was horrible for town. Honestly.
I think we lynched Mafia. I think it went pretty well.
I mean, it could have went badly, but
Maybe.
Yes,
Didn't feel like it went well.
I thought Rob
Rob
Alloy's formal was pretty bad.
What felt bad about it?
He specifically like couldn't give like a real read on anybody. He didn't have a top town. Like you have to have at least somebody to call town at that point in the game. It was the RNG at that point. You have to at least find
He
somebody.
literally said I was really
And-
towning my formal. I was just top town.
He didn't say
No,
no.
but we
He was
asked who his
asked
top town was, and he said he didn't have one
I don't
optic, so
have
that's not true.
He did say that afterwards, though. That's the thing. He
And
did.
then he also like couldn't.
Did
give
you know
a-
about optic?
No, I voted.
It was O'Kane, Rolo, and I that no voted.
I still think Pat's
Fuck, that's
Mafia.
all town.
No, you don't.
He
You just
missed.
said yesterday. I thought.
I
It
know,
was a
that's
miss.
because I thought you were PR.
It was a
I thought you were
miss
PR.
on
I thought
Rebel
that the way you
Eye.
were
Rebel Eye
pushing
was
back on
down.
me
There
was you
was
was
most
PR,
likely-
trying to
I
conserve
said
you.
there's
doesn't even
90%
matter.
medic
Rob-
savers.
Seriously though, I think that you still could be Mafia Noah. Like that the way that you like were involved in every formal
No.
yesterday.
If Rob was Mafia,
I
he
think-
got bust.
No. I think that Rob was town and Noah got medic saved last night.
To be fair, if
No, I didn't
Mafia
get
has to
medic
bust in a formal like that,
I
right?
think there's a
Like-
chance he got
course,
medic saved.
yeah.
I think that the chance that Noah got medic saved is much higher than the fact that Five
Why
got
are we
medic
still
saved.
talking about this? I'd rather talk about reads.
I think that
Yeah, me
yes,
too.
that we should still lynch Noah.
Okay,
I think
Okane's Mafia.
I think 5 is still really Mafia.
Five.
Pat has dropped
I know
off.
I already saved you, Noah, so it doesn't matter.
I've dropped off.
I think that Noah's town. I think that
dropped off to
Demon
being
is
Mafia
town.
or being
Siggy
town?
Wiggy is starting to lean more Mafia. I think Rolo's town as well.
If Rob's Mafia, Siggy's very town.
Because I think that if Rolo, I think that Rob's a miss. I think that if Rolo was Mafia,
I think the three no voters are town for what it's worth.
I agree with okay.
Well, one of them's confirmed, so you know.
Okay, there was no voters again. It's
Me,
Colin.
I don't think
Rolo,
Rolo's
and
that
Colin.
towny.
You,
I
Rolo.
feel like if Rolo, CPB, Siggy, and Pat die, the game's over.
Collins-
Town victory.
Collins a Vigi.
No, we need to kill
Rolo,
five.
I think,
Five
is
is
town.
I agree
Mafia.
with one of those.
I think you die before I die.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm not.
Maybe in the night 5.
I wouldn't have claimed. I thought that
Optics
Demon might
really
just be
down.
wrong on me, but the fact that he's like
Okay.
still going on me seems really
Maybe
bad.
Noah and 5 just are together.
I would like today
Are you talking
personally.
about me?
See,
Yeah.
this
You
is
can push that, Rolo.
This
You
is
can
a
push
tricky
that.
thing. to do.
Why is it weird?
I'm just throwing it out there.
August is
Like, I
Boris
feel
town.
like you would have read me
So I'm gonna be
Well, if Call of Your Pocket didn't work
And that
on
would make
me.
sense. Okay, if Rab Alloy's a miss, 5 would definitely double stack and start the day today the way he did as Mafia.
Okay, I'm gonna stick to my read that
I
5 was
wanted to
way.
get out of this game. I didn't want to play it. Why would I double stack it for longer?
I'm gonna stick to my read
You
that
would
5
double
was
stack, okay? Because you would
very
double stack
cocky.
and then say, "I'm the medic save." If there was a medic save, I'm not a PR. Everything I said
Yeah,
was a
it doesn't
lie.
matter. That's such a
Yes.
low EV play. Like it makes no sense.
I'm a king
Uh,
of double
Alright, I'm
stacking.
giving you a challenge.
It's
Dude,
okay.
Siggy just keeps
No,
talking.
what are your
and the more he
actual
talks,
reasons?
the
No, let's
more
actually
funny
Get a
kills.
list
All
of
right,
reads.
everyone, chill out.
Okay,
Before you
oh.
speak Halo or CPB, O'Kane's been halfway through a fort 3 times. Can he finish
Yeah,
it?
sorry, that's what I was raising my hand.
Okay, I'm gonna give like my full list of reads. I think 5 was way too cocky in his formal. I didn't like it. He still has a high possibility of being Mafia. I think CPB is by far the scummiest person in the Zoom, regardless of everything else. I think Demon hasn't done enough to be town, so I would lynch him as well. These are the people I think are town. I think Noah's town. I think Rolo's town. Collins, obviously the Vigi, and I think Siggy's town. So I wouldn't lynch any of them
What
today.
has Siggy and Rolo done to be town?
I think those are pretty good reads. Okay.
I like the
that I'm still
Siggy
town.
Just
I think
saying
they're
no
okay.
voting on Rob Allen.
I think some of
Okay,
them are
what
good.
has
I think
Siggy and
Demon's
Rolo
actually
done
town.
I
to
got a
be
question
town?
for you.
That's not what I asked,
Alright,
but okay.
All right, let
Can we
Halo
hear
talk.
from Rolo?
Are you still,
I wanna hear from
essentially,
Taylor.
are you
Yeah,
still
I'm
ride
not
or
gonna-
die?
I got a question
Halo.
for OK
Who
specifically.
are you talking to, 5?
You, are you still ride or die with me?
You guys shouldn't
I don't
be
think
really
I've
know
ever
each
been.
other. I don't
I've
get
never
that.
been so certain that 5 has been town in my
That's the
entire life.
most annoying part
That's
of this game
awesome.
to me.
I agree.
I know.
Noah,
From
I
your
think
guys'
like you might be
perspective,
town,
it
but
is
you're
really
just like
hard
wrong.
to listen
I'm
to.
gonna
That's
do my
fantastic.
read.
Dude,
Oh,
five,
Noah
I'm
hasn't
riding
spoken
down
for
with
2
5,
days.
Noah too.
Collins down. No
Fine,
one's
but
voting.
just all riding down with 5 and Noah. You have to
You-
shoot 5.
I've
You're-
been in your
My
guys'
town.
situation when two people
You're
meet
just
each other
all
this
talking
way
over
and
each
you don't
other.
get
Gentlemen,
it. It's really
I
hard,
know.
and I can't
Halo
believe it. I'm
hasn't
sorry.
spoken yet. Everyone else has.
Oh, well,
Even CPB spoken a bit,
First,
so
I
we're
just
going to
want
hear
to.
from him.
I want to say my town rings are right now. Of course, Colin. I think Siggy and Optic are both town, and then like Noah's light town, but he's not like super town. But I call him a little town. Okay.
Feels bad, Noah.
You said something about 5. You said that he's acting really cocky, and you don't like that.
I don't like his I'm better than everyone demeanor when he
Okay,
in his
so-
formal.
Do you think that like being cocky could like be a PR thing? Because I know like I do that. When I'm a PR, I like to act really cocky, like I can't die. Do you
Yeah,
think
but
that's-
Yes, no,
he's
but
all-
5 legitimately
he's a-
thinks he's better than everyone, even though he's so bad.
No, he's admitted to me he does it more as Mafia.
Okay, that was my question.
So that's why I'm reading him.
I
like
like
that.
to go to CPB actors because
So as soon
CPB
as you
really hasn't
admit
said
a read
much.
that you notice
And
about
then
yourself,
Rolo.
you'll change it.
If
You
I was
could
Mafia
change
this
it.
game, I will
Yeah,
never
you
hear the
could.
end of it. I will say
But I
that.
think it's a hard thing to slip. Like being
Again.
cocky is a hard thing to break.
No, you remember
I
that
feel.
game with Pope where you were like, I'm so ride or die with
Yeah,
Pope right
I
now?
think so.
Noah, talk about why.
This feels a little bit like that game.
Okay, I can talk about why he's town.
I'd like to not let CPB.
It has a lot
like,
to do with
slide,
just
same
the way
like
we've
Rolo.
interacted
I
with
haven't
each
heard
other.
much
Day
from him.
1, when Niltak started his reads, 5 immediately.
Yeah, I caught all of that between
Yeah.
you two.
Me and 5 were looking back and forth with each other, making reactions to each other, and then it's just the way that 5's talk to me. I think that you have to be in the situation of the person being talked to. It just seems so genuine. It seems like everything that he says to me is what he believes. It seems like we're kind of solving the game together. Like that, it's really hard to understand from the outside of it. I've been on the outside. I can't really explain it to you.
Only Noah knows that I actually think
exactly.
Doesn't
So
feel
it's
like it feels like you're trolling the game more than you're solving it, though. At least on day 1.
I think that I formaled Mafia Day 1 and Lynch Mafia Day 1, so I think that is pretty good at solving the game. I feel like I'm pretty confident in my town circle, which I can give right now.
You
It's
formal
me,
couldn't-
5.
Noah, you couldn't even give an accusation to Robbo.
Yeah, but I still would Lynch Mafia. That's all that matters. My town circle is me, 5, Optic. I think
That's
that
such a
Halo's
direct
probably
hold up.
town,
I
and
need
obviously
Mafia. I need
Colin.
a
I think
positive.
Demon's a little
I
towny
need to
too.
call
The other
him
people
out
are
for it.
kind of Noel. Siggy, if I do believe that Rob's a hit, so I think Siggy goes up from that. But just Siggy's interactions genuinely throughout the day haven't been as towny that to me that they've. But I think Rob's a hit, so I think the Siggy's probably down for
So
that.
you
Everyone
think
else,
both? Do you think both his partners voted on him?
Probably, it was
well, I
RNG1.
think that I didn't name 2 people outside of the vote in my town circle,
Can you,
so that should
can
give
you,
you a
like-
pretty good indication.
Can you get a
And I
little bit
think
more
that Pat would
extensive about your
definitely vote
demon
on him
read?
if he was Mafia together.
Can you like
It has to do with the way he formaled 5. It felt like he actually did regret it about a minute into 5's formal. I think the Demon, if Demon was Mafia, I don't think he would have had that reaction. Also, I don't claim to have a good read on Demon, but I think that the way he played day 1 and the way he talked to people and about people seemed more of town Demon. It's a read that I could easily flip on going throughout the day, though.
Does the
I think
fact
if you
that
believe
does
Rob
the fact
Ally's a
that he
hit,
thinks
that's
I'm
like-
Mafia give him any credit in your world?
What? Sorry, Pat?
Does the fact that Demon thinks I'm Mafia too give him any credit in your world?
No, because I'm not certain on you. Like I think you're Mafia, but I don't think that I'm not.
Pat,
so
can you
certain on
talk a
it
bit,
that
Pat? I want to hear Pat talk.
I think that O'Kane was super town in his formal. I think that Halo, when he just spoke just now, was really town. I think that Rob Ollie is probably a hit. I'm going to think that based on the way he gave his formal, that he wasn't able to give, like I said, any top town, which is like if you're a town, you should be able to do that at that point. I think that Optic is probably town just from the small thing that he had in his formal, and he came after me. It sounded sincere. I still think that Noah could be Mafia this game. I don't like the fact that he was involved in every single formal yesterday. Literally every single formal. He was either seconding or the one making the formal for literally
He was involved in the 5 formal.
except for five.
I also wasn't involved in Optics formal. I don't think.
I think you were, weren't you?
I don't think so.
I don't know. Well, you were involved in everybody. I thought that was town. So until
Well, you think Rob's Mafia, yeah.
Until
sometimes it takes a little bit of.
Rob was Mafia until his formal though, so I don't know. That's the point I'm trying to make. I think that Siggy is still leaning town. He's fallen off a little bit today. I wish that he would give some more information to town. And I still think that Demon is town, even though he's pushing on me. I thought there for a second that he could be Mafia just like because he's still pushing on me. Because I feel like Demon Town would correctly read me at this point. And call
I feel like a potato today.
You are a potato today.
I just want to solve O'Kane and CPP's alignment. That gives us so
Yeah,
much.
I think it's also weird. I think it's also weird before I make the end of day.
Specifically said, I want to get CPP, or I think it was Halo that said he wanted to hear CPP's reads, and then CPP was like, actually, I already gave my reads. Like, if you're town, you just like volunteer to talk again. So
that's fine. I can talk if you want me to. I'll repeat my reads for Halo who didn't hear him. I said Colin was town. I think Noah's town. I think O'Kane is town. That is my town.
Say that again?
That's almost auto.
CPP.
No.
It's almost away.
I believe.
Who do you think's Mafia?
I think Pat, the way he reacted to Siggy Wiggy's different check, I thought it was terrible. I think Pat is Mafia.
Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna ask you questions now. So because you think Pat's reaction is terrible, you think Siggy Wiggy is town because he forced that essentially, right?
Yes.
What do you think of me?
Dude, like keep coaching your partner.
No.
You
this isn't even coaching. What? He's trying to get him to slip
are
up.
locked at the hip, so that's fine by me.
So why don't
They
you think
can ride
Optic is
together.
Mafia, considering every one of your town then voted?
I think what O'Kane said about him no voting is he's trying to push himself, saying, "Hey, look, all of town didn't vote." So I think that's a towny mindset from him.
CPB.
If he thinks,
if I
Do you think
remember,
no Mafia voted on Optic from your perspective with your reads?
if Rolo is Mafia, then that. That's
Rolo didn't vote. I didn't vote.
Okay, CPB.
That's in the no.
Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Rob called Noah slight Mafia, right?
Correct.
So
I
he
think
also called you Mafia. What do you?
No, he did not. He called me town. He called.
I think CPP's
called me town.
So if he do you think Rob's a miss or a hit considering like what he said about and if he is, what does that change your opinion on Noah?
I thought he was a hit. I still think Noah is town.
Okay, so he's just trying to like throw some BS out there.
Do you think Rob Alloy was a hit?
Probably.
I want like 30 seconds. Get my state of the game.
Go for it.
I've changed my mind on Noah. I'm reading him town. I'm just gonna sheep the 5 read and be salty about it after. I think so. Colin, Noah, Halo probably. I think right at this moment, my two scummiest people are probably Pat and Siggy. I think when Pat spoke, I don't know, there was nothing convincing about his reads. And Siggy's sort of been like traffic copping, but
not getting my share on the game because I don't have one.
Yeah, but the way you were pushing the Rob Alloy thing, it felt like you wanted to be involved from the get-go. See, I know this from the partner game that you like to get out in front on a day 2 as Mafia.
Sure.
But I think you had like a very ABC way to talk about the game. It didn't convince me.
I
think Mafia is in CBP optic.
I would like to talk about Siggy for a second.
The reason I think you got 10 seconds. You shut the fuck up. No one second that.
The reason I think
you're not making the formal. Just because you're the video doesn't mean you're not bad.
This is useless.
Thanks for wasting time. I formal okay.
Okay, let Noah talk.
I formal 5.
I formal O'Kane.
I formal 5.
O'Kane.
Thank you.
O'Kane is my top town then second.
Shut up. That's fine. I'm formaling you at the end of day specifically because I want you to have the end of day because I think there's enough of a chance that you could be town that we can put someone else in formal guarantee.
Oh my gosh, Colin.
Shut the fuck up. This is my... Please, kindly be quiet while I'm making my accusation. My apologies for my aggression. I modded 2 games that you were in last night, O'Kane. I don't have a lot of history of your playing knowledge. I feel like how you've been playing today is more in line with the second game. I admit that was a bit of a shit show from Mafia's standpoint. It wasn't the greatest Mafia game for you, but I don't feel like you're doing anything like your town play in the first one, and that's the baseline that I've got to read you off. I understand this is a completely different game.
I didn't have to do anything in the first game. The second game...
Fair enough. But there's also something that I thought you would have mentioned by now that happened yesterday that you haven't. And if you bring it up in your formal... Like, I don't want to kind of give it to you, because if you bring it up in your formal, I think it would be more town indicative. But I feel like we could benefit from 4 minutes of you.
I don't even know what that is, so...
That's fine.
Okay, I'll just talk about my reads, because I don't know what you were after there, but I don't know. I did miss some of the day yesterday. I missed the vote on Optic, which was kind of unfortunate because I was actually really unsure, even though I called him town.
You missed the vote on Optic? You were in the vote.
I have you voting on Optic.
You voted on Optic.
No, I DC'd before the Optic vote.
Before the 5.
That's a lie.
Before the Rob vote.
Screenshot.
No, there was a screenshot of you voting.
Yeah.
Optic was the first formal of the day.
First formal of the day? Who was the second formal of the day?
Neil Tack.
I formaled Halo, then I rescinded that.
Oh, okay. I DC'd at the Neil Tech one. I thought that was the Optic one.
Ones that aren't pushed.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. No, that's even better that I voted. I can't even remember voting. But I actually thought he was kind of scummy at the end of his formal. So that's what I was leading to. Even though
I said he was town, I wasn't sure. I thought he was scummy. That's why I voted.
Yeah, I was just, I don't know. I was trying to bait out votes. That's how I play sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to carry on.
No,
shut up. Shut up.
Pause you. If you think Optic's scummy, why do you think I'm Mafia?
I think you're Mafia by what you've done solo. I don't care about.
Okay, your first day was really good, dude. You fooled me.
If O'Kane's answer is absolutely atrocious, we need to go live today.
Do you think you're going
to I'm gonna carry on, because I am not Mafia, so it doesn't really matter. If you think any of that's a slip, it really is not. It's just me getting confused with everything that happened with the DC. Okay.
You have to admit, it looks pretty bad, though.
I really don't give a fuck.
That's also the Mafia that no voted on Rob.
Anyway, yeah, I'm a Mafia that no voted on Rob Siggy. That's fine. You can reassess after you kill me and nothing happens. Whatever. It doesn't bother me if you're bad or not. You're throwing me off of all my fucking reads. 5, I'm going to start with 5 because this is a pinnacle vote. 5 done something that he's also admitted that he used to do when he was Mafia. He plays really cocky, really aggressive. And then he admitted it and he goes, but I could have changed my play, couldn't I? And I said, yeah, of course you could have, but you've done something that I associate with Mafia.
You're misremembering. That was my PR play.
Do you think Noah's town?
If I'm misremembering, I thought you said it was your Mafia play. If it's your PR play, then are you a PR?
I was there for that conversation.
We're not killing O'Kane.
We're not anyway, I'm going to carry on. I didn't.
You have no pull in this.
The Rob vote.
I don't care, Colin. We're not killing O'Kane.
I'm continuing. The Rob vote.
I think he's dying.
Yeah, I am dying at this point.
Yeah,
I couldn't give any of my reads because everyone kept interrupting me. I'll just give you a legacy, kill me.
Form's
and be
over.
done
Push
with
rescind. Been pushed. 10 seconds.
I am actually town. I think out of today, I would kill between like CPB, Siggy Wiggy, and Demon. I think they're the 3 people I'd kill. I think Rolo's more town.
If you'd like to vote on O'Kane, please raise your hand to the camera and leave it there in 3, 2, 1, vote.
I have no partners, by the way.
4 votes is not enough. You are
I'm
going
really surprised.
into guaranteed.
How did that not pass? That was such a shit tier formal because of everyone interrupting me.
You got some Mafia voting on you.
Optic for like.
I would like to give like 30 seconds to say why Siggy's probably down. I don't think Siggy or seconds Rob pushes on Rob yesterday, and then his game plan today is to try and convince us that Rob was a miss at the beginning. It just doesn't seem like
He's done the exact opposite.
No,
where have you been?
Okay,
No,
maybe
I was
maybe I heard
literally
it
the
backwards.
only
But I
You
kept
definitely
talking
heard
about-
it backwards,
Okay,
Noah.
I thought. Okay, never mind then.
So
Ignore
throw
that
that out,
read.
Noah. Yep.
Ignore that read. I still think Rob's a hit, so Siggy's probably down. There you go. I thought when I mentioned that Rob was a hit, Siggy said I was
No,
crazy
I
or
just
something.
started feeling good about you like 5 minutes ago, and now.
I think Rolo, CPB, Noah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rolo.
Colin,
Noah Optic, and
Who's your 4th one?
If it makes you feel any better, Rolo, I still think you're
Rolo,
down.
Colin, Noah, CPB.
You haven't
Siggy
thought
are
I'm
down.
down.
I know. It was your reaction to me in 5.
I really
I
think
kinda
Be
wanna
salty
kill-
about it
I really
post
think
game.
that
I want to kill him like Optic or
that's
Demon.
there. I
I
don't
don't
think
want to
he-
kill Optic. I want to kill
not
Pat.
Optic.
I want to kill
Who
do you
Pat.
wanna kill,
My
Pat?
bad.
I want to kill Pat
I
too.
don't think
I
Optic.
formal 5.
I formal Pat.
I formal 5.
There's a formal on Pat.
Okay, Pat, I think that I'm just going to say why I think that you're not town. When you're town, throughout the day, you'll have people who you think are town and people will call them Mafia, and you'll speak up to say why they're never Mafia, why they've been so towny this game. You haven't done that this game. It seems like all you want to do is try and lynch me. I know I'm town, so it seems like you're not even trying to push town in a good direction.
No,
I don't. I think your game plan throughout the entire game has just been pro
because
Mafia.
I specifically tried to push my reads on whoever I thought was Mafia, which was you and 5 at the beginning of the day, just because of how 5's formal went. But 5, I think, has like done a lot more today. Like the fact that the way that he came out at the beginning of the day made me like get my read off of 5. I thought that I was like also I was super reading O'Kane Town before that formal, and O'Kane I felt like literally lost it. So like I think that in that formal, that was why O'Kane specifically was like potentially Mafia there as well. Maybe I'm wrong on you, Noah. I could be like, but you've definitely played like the beginning of the day. You were definitely pushing on me without any real reason to do so, and you think that you have a good read on me, and if you do, that you haven't seen it yet. So that, like,
I also said day 1 that it was just to get a reaction out of you.
but
So that's
yeah,
what you're going for.
And then I correctly predicted.
Pat, can you give reads besides Noah?
I did. So I think 5 is town. I think O'Kane was probably, but I was reading him town before his formal there, and then I voted because I think that he literally like felt like he was just going to die. I think that everybody that voted on O'Kane like is leaning more town, so I'm willing to potentially give maybe no. I think I want to lynch Noah still until we maybe get him out of the game and maybe Optic. I think that CPB
Optic's town, by the way. He's very town. And
I don't think he can.
everyone
I
should
think
be
he can
reading
do that
his
as
town.
Mafia. I think he can do that as.
I
Mafia
understand that, Pat. Like, just in case I die tonight, I just want to say this read just for 10 seconds. The way that Optic has played is very much in line with 100% with his town play.
I think that
and
Halo is the
he's a good guy
the
this
very like the most town person here still. If anybody is like just if I'm dying here, don't lynch Halo. If you want to, also I think Siggy's probably town. The fact that Demon hasn't.
Why do you
really
read
gone
Siggy
after-
Town?
Siggy for the way that like I don't know I was reading him kind of Mafia before, but like when he said I'm a potato, like I really like Mafia doesn't say that. Like I don't know, it just didn't seem like I wrote down.
I'd say that as Mafia.
He did say potato. I don't know. I don't have a lot of great additional content. Like I think that I gave a lot of information before. I really don't think that you should kill me here. Like there's a lot of better formals than
Pat,
this.
what's your read on me?
Rolo, I really don't have one, Rolo. Like I really don't. I think that
I feel like you would.
I really don't though. You're like your Rolo is the
You
only
always
name
form an opinion on me like early in games. You really haven't talked about me at all.
because I don't have an opinion on you this game. I really don't. Like I think the only person that deserves a neutral read in the game is you. Like everybody else has at least done something to project town or project.
What's your CPB read?
CPB is leading Mafia, but like it could just be that he was nervous. I felt like that he was like he did the thing where he was stammering, so that's why I wrote like maybe Mafia for CPB, but maybe he was just nervous.
Can you give your read on me again?
I think that I was reading you Mafia at the beginning of this day because you kept pushing on me and you weren't able to see me as town. But then you didn't like continue along that train of thought at all. So like if you're Mafia, I feel like you would potentially just keep pushing on me and keep trying to get me lynched, and you didn't after the beginning of the day.
If Rob's a Miss Siggy or Demon is Mafia.
I think that there's a chance that Rob was a hit just because of the way he thing, and that's why I voted on him.
They always double stack tonight anyway.
If Rob's a miss, Mafia's like no.
Because we're in Milo no matter what. We're in Milo no matter what tomorrow. If there's 3.
Just don't lynch. Just don't
Well,
lynch me.
if we lynch Panthers, it could be 3.
Yeah, Colin, you're free to shoot too, just so you know.
I know.
Okay.
Mechanically.
Just making sure.
I'm just telling everybody is like to really think that this is like a good vote. I don't think it.
We're about to find out.
Don't vote.
Hard claim if you're a PR, Pat.
Push or rescind? Push. 10 seconds, Pat.
Don't vote.
If you'd like to vote on Pat, raise your hand to the camera and leave it there in 3, 2, 1, vote. 6 to 5 is enough. Pat has died. Everyone go sleep. I'm gonna take my dog outside during this night phase. It'll take about 3 minutes. So do your AFKs, make your night actions, and we'll be right back.
How's it going, night chat? What's up, Duke?
Got some more dad jokes if you want to hear them.
Oh, for fuck's sake. If you had to eat one food, once, maybe twice a week, okay, for the rest of your life, I think mine, tacos.
Everyone always gives me weird looks because when people ask what my favorite food is, I always say pineapple, and then people tell me that's not a food, and I'm like, what the fuck is it? It's not a food.
I'll say it's food.
So
now the difference is that's an ingredient for a meal usually. Do you like raw pineapple? Because that's a meal. That's a food.
I will
'Cause
literally
you can say pineapple and do multiple things with it, like tacos.
when I was a kid, I would literally
Pretty
like
straightforward the way you like them.
Yeah, I would eat pineapple until my mouth was like raw and I couldn't eat anything else.
Yeah.
So now that Pat has died, he should play chess with me.
My wife keeps like listing off different tacos because I said that. Do you like tacos?
I'm not a big taco fan. Only because I overeat a lot and tacos are never enough. So I always end up eating like 12 tacos before I realize that I've eaten too much. And then
I used to do that as a kid. Less so now because I know about how much I have to eat before I can stop. To kind of stop myself from eating, like overeating. But there was a good tip told to me. If you're like that, eat half the meal that you normally do, and then wait 30 minutes. And then if you're hungry, like you can have more.
So what I've done,
it gives you time, your brain and your stomach to sync back up.
What I've done, because I tried doing stuff like that and I could just never follow it, but I forced myself to take a drink of water between every bite.
Yeah.
And it literally slows it down so much that, and then I'm always like, every time I do it, I'm always amazed at how full I get with how little I eat. And then I still just end up overeating.
Yeah, you can actually trick yourself by doing water that way too. Like you drink a bottle of water before you eat every meal.
Oh, because the water kind of fills you up?
Yeah, because it'll give you the fake sense of like you having food with it.
Huh. It's interesting. Yeah. No, since I joined the military, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't really overeat anymore. You get too fat, they're like, get out of here.
Hey, you're working out all the time and you have a kid and stuff, so
working out. Who does that?
You're getting your activity in.
Did Colin get with you about his suggestions to the?
No. No. Colin is the worst person. I want to shit talking because he can't talk back. He's the worst person. Like, oh yeah, I'll talk to you about this, and then never shows up. That's to be fair to him. I'll give him some credit. It is 2:00 in the morning right now for him, or more now. The 9 o'clock thing is 2:00 for him, so he does have a valid excuse. But I'm going to still shit talking for him.
We were talking about it on All Stars last night. They were talking about improvements and that sort of stuff. I think one of the suggestions was like have the guaranteed and the RNG and the end of day show up as different colors, but I don't know how you do that without making different buttons for it or making some sort of parameter. Like if the formal is 2 minutes, then it's like, you know what I mean? Or if the day was started at 2 minutes, but that's like
Just waiting on AFK's and night actions, and we're gonna go.
Didn't they also want the clocks to sync up? Like 1 second is 1 second.
There's 2 things with that. So to go with Dukes, yes, you would have more buttons, and I don't know if they're really worth it. Like people can.
I don't think so. I
can understand the color difference would be kind of cool, but then you become like the mod has to micromanage everything. Maybe it gets a little too much. And for your switch, that's actually a lot harder than it sounds.
Can you not
because
you'll lose a
code-wise-
Can you not skip a second start on the a second of the other clock start?
Like make it
You
where it
can.
only starts.
The problem is they're 2 different scripts for
Yes.
the timer and the formal.
Yep.
They're not synced up that way. And what I'm using is time difference. So it's using. By the way, we're getting feedback from somebody. I think it's Pope.
Is it me?
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So they're actually okay. So the 2 different scripts. So syncing them is not easy by that, but just doing the time difference and then relating one time difference between the other.
All right, everyone can wake up.
You have 2 separate clocks.
It's an interesting problem to have, right?
Do I still have feedback? Or what is it?
You're fine. I don't know what it was, but you're fine.
I'll explain the other ones later.
Okay. Let me see. What camera do I have on? Oh, good. Okay. Stop date. It'll be 16 minutes. Too short? Deal with it. In the night, demon, you die. Day begins.
That you shoot, Colin?
Was that your shot, Colin?
I no shot. I'm a fucking pussy, man.
Oh, but
These are weird night kills.
What the fuck? Wait. Okay, Colin's trolling us, dude. There's no way.
There's 100% a way. So I wasn't 100% confident in hitting a Mafia last night, so I decided not to shoot because I felt like we were in a good
Okay, 5 and
position
no
to
are definitely
evaluate the game.
Mafia.
What?
Why?
Yeah, no. I think that 5 is with CPB, and they CPB bust their partner Pat yesterday.
Why would I kill Demon?
Colin, you know, even if you
I don't
miss, the
think
game
that's a
doesn't
thing.
end, right?
Who voted
Why
on
would
both? Who
5
voted on
I'm aware
both
of that.
Rob and
Okay.
Pat?
You should be happier
You,
than anyone by now,
Halo,
Noah.
Siggy. I mean, you, Halo, Demon, CPP.
Ooh.
Me and Noah are the only 2 people that voted on Pat, but not on Rob Alloy.
What?
I voted
I
on
feel
Rob.
more sure that Rob Alloy was a hit than Pat Rodensworth.
Rob, Noah voted on Rob.
The fucking thing that
No,
Pat
I said me and
don't-
Noah.
Don't
I
kill
voted
me.
on Rob. I
That's
formal
why I
Rob.
voted. I
You
feel
did?
Like,
Yeah.
It's just so awkward.
Okay,
Why
let's
don't I
not
have
talk.
that?
Okay, a lot of people.
I put my hand down after a second because everyone did, but Pope still counted.
2
so I
people
put
have
it back
died,
up.
and granted, they weren't the louder people. I still want to hear O'Kane talk now and actually give reads since he didn't actually get to give any during most of his formal.
I'm kind of confused, to be honest.
You want to call me
Um,
because I'd have a reason to vote on you.
I don't know. The problem is 2 people have died, and we've only had 1 KP both nights, which I haven't voted on both of them.
Well, if
So-
there's 3 last night, they double stack again.
Yeah, I know they double stack. And
So who do you think is Mafia that's alive?
If there's 3 alive, that's dirty. Like,
The 3 alive, we lose.
All right, let's consider one of them as a hit, O'Kane. Who do you think of the remaining 2 Mafia, and who do you think was a hit?
I think it was more likely Rob if there was a hit, because I
So
don't
who do you
think I don't think Pat's partners would have voted on him yesterday. Going in if there was still 3
What was the
alive.
vote
Does
on
that make
Pat?
sense?
Can I get the vote real
It
quick?
was
Because
Rolo,
everyone-
Halo, Noah,
Because you
CPB,
know voted
Siggy,
that,
Wiggy,
yeah.
Demon.
So it was
I am just so paranoid.
me,
That
Optic,
is-
and Colin. Me,
that is
Optic,
so-
and Colin. I didn't vote.
Demon's
I
just
thought-
such a weird kill.
I also didn't vote.
I will say, I think Pat was insanely Mafia, but I think the
I
vote
thought
is
he-
very
The
different.
last thing I remember Demon saying is that I was Mafia.
I think.
Agreed.
That's
Okay, so okay, who do you think is Rob Alloy's partners?
Rob Wallo's partners are more likely to be less experienced people, so
Well,
therefore I
the
would say people like CPB, maybe Halo.
I was experienced.
It's funny.
Less experienced.
It's funny that you bring that up because I was going to bring up that I believe the Mafia team is likely to be less experienced for another point, which is that Demon took a PR
Exactly.
break. Demon clearly wasn't a PR, but the way that he kind of softed it was a way that some players with less experience or less knowledge of Demon might have fallen for.
I'm getting so paranoid. You know.
I'm
Yes,
starting to
it's
feel the
about
same
time
way,
for this.
5. But
Oh,
I
and
think
I'm
that I'm
100% shooting
still
tonight,
good.
of course, just in case we are in a
You guys are never both town, right? It's not a thing.
I think we are.
It's possible still, but it's
If
very
we hit a
unlikely.
Mafia, if we hit a Mafia, we're both town. But if
Yeah,
not,
I could believe that. Well, yeah, but I mean, if there's 3 alive, we're not pulling.
if there's 3 alive, it's like Halo or O'Kane are probably.
I think
Siggy's
Pat
probably
just would have
actually
claimed a
Mafia.
role if he was Mafia
CPB
as
and
well.
Siggy have voted on
Yeah,
everything.
I actually think Pat might have been PR. He was
I'd
definitely
probably
either
double-stack
PR or
twice.
Mafia.
No, he would have claimed as PR.
I'm a known buster, so I
think
he would have claimed as medic and obviously as cop.
Not Mafia because he didn't claim PR.
Dude, the way I talked to Pat, I was
that's
like,
the way I
it was like
feel.
if he's Mafia,
I felt
that
like
was me
Pat
trying to get my
wasn't
partner to
Mafia
claim
because
PR,
I
right?
felt like
So he
the
could be
way
my
that he was
partner.
viewing the
Ooh,
game
that's a
was
good
from
point,
his
Siggy.
town
Guess you're
You could
perspective.
argue
I
that,
didn't
right?
completely agree with it, but
The only towny part of his form I thought was the end when he was like, "So do you guys think I'm gonna die here?"
Yeah, I
I
agree.
actually started thinking twice about it.
I
but
thought his first 30 seconds were really
I'm trying to
as
figure
well.
out if I'm getting
feel like
wrecked
you guys
by
can't read
Noah
Pat.
and M5
maybe
together.
not.
Okay, I need to explain this to you. If I was Mafia, I would have always voted on you. You know this. I had every excuse to vote on you, and you would have just died. There's
No,
no.
you
not
wouldn't
true.
have. There were 4 votes.
That's not true. There's
There
only
were
4
4
votes.
votes.
I thought
There was
there was-
only 4 votes on me,
Which is crazy, by the way.
which
I
is
agree.
crazy.
That
I
was
don't have a town read on Noah.
that might be the
anymore.
worst
Okay, do you think
formal
that was
I've
a
seen O'Kane
4-vote
give in a
formal?
very long time.
Nah, it was a pretty shit formal.
Never
Wait,
mind.
Go.
He didn't give me what I wanted, but he gave me that at the start of today, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
boy.
will say Optic could just be playing a very aggro game on 5.
I'm trying to figure out as well why Colin hasn't shot yet.
If he's playing like this, is
Honestly,
Mafia.
I was just a pussy last
Someone
night. It was the
goes-
optimal
like,
night to shoot.
I don't think Colin's ever fake.
Colin,
If Colin's fake, I'm gonna get my mind blown, dude.
Colin, is
It
alright
has to be
ask?
Fletch, right? Fletch has to be the
Fletch has to
Vigi
be
if I'm
the-
Yeah,
Fletch.
exactly.
I wanna
Ghost,
know-
right?
Or the ghost.
I want to know where all the PRs went this game. Like,
Yeah, that would be a ballsy as fuck play.
What if they're still here?
They're
I mean,
not.
I didn't. When I got rolled
Siggy,
Vigi,
blow
I
the
didn't
game
want to
open with a
The
cop.
ghost
What if,
had to
what
have
if my
been
checks
PR at
suck
this
and I
point.
just don't want to out?
Ghost or
No, the
Fledge.
ghost
you
wasn't
should out.
PR.
You have
Are
to.
if 2 of your dead checks.
Do I?
You have
Yeah.
one live check.
oh yeah, we're gonna critically evaluate them. So you obviously
We
claim
have
cop
to.
now. So claim. Do it, or else I will actually kill you right now just for doing that, even if you don't claim.
Yeah,
I'm not-
now's a good time for the cop to claim if you are the cop.
I'm not,
Okay,
I'm
so
not
it
the
was
cop. I'm not the
Niltak. That's
cop.
fine. It was Niltak. I thought it was.
Like,
How is Niltek the cop?
Niltek
That's so
wasn't the cop.
baffling.
Oh, you guys wait till fucking
The only
post
one-
game.
oh yeah, I am so sure Niltak is the cop now. By the way, because there's no cop
The way
alive.
he pushed on O'Kane. Yeah.
What? No, he doesn't push on.
No,
Okay,
Niltek
right.
was literally
Yeah,
saying,
so-
I'm fine with you guys voting on me because I've changed my play. He wouldn't say that if he was the cop. Are you kidding me?
Optic,
that is
can
a
you
good
give like
point. You did
updated
mention
reads,
that.
or are you still tunneling on 5?
But he didn't
So
die. He knew he gave a good.
so I really think that 5's Mafia. Like I can't get past it, and it's maybe confirmation bias. But the thing that like made it so that I'm probably never reevaluating this game is yesterday when he talks to CPB and he gives like this long thing that's like 15 seconds about why CPB. And then he goes, and then he ends it with, so CPB, do you think that no town voted on, that no Mafia voted on Optic? CPB doesn't answer the question. He says something completely different and then goes, and then 5 says, yeah, CPB's town. And that like locked it in for me.
No,
like if
okay.
5 was,
There
no,
is
shut
very
up, shut up,
Do you
shut
think?
up.
Do you think Robert Pat was a hit?
There is
So
very-
I
you're
think
missing
Pat was
a
a hit.
big-
I think that 5 is with CPB, which is why he'd had that interaction with him yesterday. And I think that CPB bust their partner Pat, because CPB is like anytime CPB votes, what he thinks people are going to find most towny, not necessarily towards his win condition.
Pat was getting formal anyway, 5. You know that.
Optic.
I had
I believe your town this game. I believe that part of that might be correct, but I believe that part of it is actually really incorrect and just doesn't line up. And I think that you should consider evaluating other worlds.
I mean, that's fine, but I honestly cannot consider a world without 5 in it because of his terrible interaction with CPB yesterday.
I think
like,
the
that was
CBB
actually
reads
garbage.
better than anything else, to be honest.
So do you think 5 and CPB are partners?
because five right there, he asked CPB a question. CPB completely dodges it, and then 5 gives him a town read off of it. Like, there's no way 5 as town does that. He pushes on CPB
Optics
more.
Town, he's just wrong. Rolo, what do you think about this game, dude?
I think.
Okay, I need to say this right now.
No.
Okay, I think Noah's had no pressure and he's still alive, which is really weird as well.
Oh, it is. It's because I find him cute. I nearly shot him last night.
Colin, can you read Rolo?
I can't believe you almost shot me, dude.
Oh, Noah.
Anyway,
Go
yeah,
ahead,
but Rolo's a good person to hear from right now. And Noah.
I just can't. Okay, I can't figure out what Noah is, and
Like red or die.
I feel like I don't know.
I feel the same way,
I'm at a
Puff.
loss with this game right now, honestly. Like CPB, I feel like I'm not going to be able to like get a good read on him. If we formal him, I'm probably just going to vote
If
because
Rolo said the salty thing about Noah's Mafia, I'm done.
I agree.
I know one of you's pocketing me off that read because you've had the exact same read. Noah was like scum reading me, or not scum reading me, but I was outside of his town circle on day 2. And then he said, "I'm still reading you, town." I don't know. I hate this game.
Don't worry, Rolo.
And I think
you, dude. I think get on.
I mean, if Noah killed Fletch, that's whatever. Obviously, I'm biased towards him because that happens. So,
If that's the only reason you're reading me town, you should definitely reconsider.
no, I mean,
If that's
obviously, I'm
it.
reading a town for other things, but that's like the main reason.
I think
Really?
Optics Town. I think
I think I could easily kill Fletch.
I don't know.
Siggy,
I don't think you do it. This game.
Siggy hasn't given me the like. I don't feel like he's town. I haven't had.
I
that
voted
feeling the
Rolo.
entire
I
game.
voted on both the
on
lynches,
everyone.
and there's confirmed reduced KP.
So they would have double stacked last night. There could have been
I'm
a
pretty
save
sure.
night
I'm pretty
one.
sure CUE is town.
Yeah, they
I'm
would
pretty
double
sure
stack, right?
absolutely anyone can justify voting for Rob Alloy and Pat
Yeah.
because they were guaranteed an RNG. Actually, RNG guaranteed.
I would have voted on it.
Yet
but there
only
were
3
20
people
minutes
have done
left
it,
in the day.
Colin, and I'm
down.
one of
I know,
those
I'm
3, and one of those other 3 people died in the night.
I'm
Okay,
telling
It's
you
a
this.
Kane is
very
the
fair
only-
point, Siggy. That's why I didn't
I'm
shoot
telling
you
you
last
this
night.
right now. I
didn't vote
will.
on any of them.
I am almost 90% that Halo is Mafia. It'll take a lot to convince me that he's not.
Really?
This game. Yes.
Okay,
If he was
I'm
down,
maybe
he would
Fives
go
Mafia. I don't know.
I tell you what,
just come around,
You were
please.
town up until that.
Halo can stay alive another day. I have a very good reason. But I won't be here tomorrow to explain.
shoot
my
him.
Let's
That's
just
fine.
kill CPB, dude.
I
Todd
might
has
be
no
here
idea what to
tomorrow,
do.
Right? I might get medic sick tonight.
Look, we can kill CPB today, but we have to kill 5
Colin
tomorrow.
just dies though, and we're more fucked, huh?
Colin, don't shoot me in the night.
Let's hear from you then, Noah. Let's hear
Okay,
from
yeah,
where
yeah,
you're
you
at.
can hear
Because
from
I
me.
feel like I'm town reading you because I like you, and that is a ridiculous thing to do, and I'm
Nah,
really
just
mad
keep doing
at
it,
myself.
dude. Okay,
No,
so
fuck
anyway,
off. Sorry, kindly talk.
kindly get out of here. Okay, my town circle right now is something like me, Colin, Rolo, 5, and I think Siggy would be the last one. I think that I would be surprised if Pat was town. I think that the way he played the game was nothing like I associate with his town play. That's the main reason for Rolo, and obviously the salty comment. I don't think he says that if he's Mafia. I think that there's enough traction on both me and 5 that if he's Mafia, he could see us as mislynches, and he doesn't need to just say, I think Noah's town, so I'm going to sheep him on 5.
Wait,
I
who
think
has
that he would-
traction on you and 5?
Pat, I mean, here's
Pat,
the thing, Noah.
Pat was hard pushing on me. You're hard pushing on 5. O'Kane's pushing on 5. 5 could have easily been
No, he
mislynched yesterday.
wasn't.
I was.
Yeah,
Yes,
what?
O'Kane was pushing on 5.
No,
all
he
day,
wasn't.
day 1 and day
He
2.
did,
Yes, O'Kane was one of the hardest pushers on 5 yesterday.
Okay,
I
why
think-
did you not vote on Rob
You're
Alloy
in your
again?
own little bubble of hate that you're not
Wait,
paying
Noah,
attention
what's your read on
That's
okay?
not true,
real
because
reason.
I tried to follow you and he allowed a
I think
follow on
his
Gib
vote yesterday was
instead.
bad.
I
I
think
voted
O'Kane should die
So
today.
he's thinking after that.
pretty
but if he
null
wasn't
rest
just
of the way.
Hang on,
I don't think that he's
very
been.
hard
I think his
against
read on 5 is awkward.
Who
I
are
think that
Pat's partners, though? That's the problem.
I
5
think the
and
CPB
CPB.
could be partners and vote. I think the CPB would vote on a partner there. I also think
Yeah.
I
that
don't
Pat
bust him in
could
that
have been
way.
just with Rob Alloy. I think that Pat tends to bust as well, and I think
That's
the
the
way he
dream
read.
I think it's
Rob
funny.
Alloy at the
It
beginning
is
of
funny
or at the
that they're
beginning of
not
his
going
poll
to
could
the
have very
people that
easily been
didn't
partner
vote
partner.
on them people.
Okay.
Pat and Rob
It's
Alloy
literally
could have
just
been
me.
together, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
just
okay,
O'Kane.
we have to
And
kill
they
O'Kane.
confirmed.
We have to kill O'Kane. And then he doesn't even have a reason for not voting on Rob
Well, we don't
Rob
even need to
Alloy.
kill
I did
O'Kane
it as
today.
well. well.
We
I
don't
did
need to
as
kill
well.
O'Kane today.
Yeah, Colin,
Yeah,
you're just
he's
dead.
down.
Like
We have
It
to
was
eventually.
bad, I know.
Yeah,
I feel
okay.
like
if we
Pat was
if we
amiss
shoot
in
if we
Rob
shoot
was
CPB and lynch O'Kane or lynch CPB and shoot O'Kane, if O'Kane's the last one and either of those are his partners,
Why
KP's
is-
reduced from CPB, right? So it's like
I think
from
that
the other
probably ends the
situation.
game.
Why is
I
it
think it probably does too. I think the thing is, if we
I'm
lynch
not Mafia.
O'Kane and then shoot Mafia, it goes to 5, right? But if we do
Why
it
is no one
Alright,
pressuring
the other way around, then
Halo?
it's different.
I'm about to ask Halo a very
don't
good
know.
question, but
Go
it
ahead.
sounds like it's self-centered. Halo, why did you town read me day one?
It was the way you interacted and what you said to Siggy. It seemed very genuine and like because you mod a lot, you like pick up on stuff and like the shit you said about Siggy like putting in his Mafia partners. It seemed like not really a solid read, but like kind of a troll read, and I thought it was pretty tender. And then like just the way you said, and, like
What's your read on the game right now?
What's my read on the game? I think Noah's town, and I can't remember what it was fucking for, so it's kind of a bad read if I can't remember. But I think he is. He's the slightest town, and then I think Optic is town and Siggy. I've said both of those for a while now, and like Optic, like I feel like I don't know what it is. He just emits like a bunch of obnoxiousness when he's town. And no offense, but I think he do. And then like I don't even remember what I like. Siggy's just like.
I don't know.
And then he rates it back a little.
I think we kill Kane and CVB and see where we're at.
I think so too. I think that might. I think that
We're quite similar, Optic. You and I. We let things out.
Well, I like you a lot.
I formal Kane.
He knows.
I think
I formal CPB.
Formal CPB.
I say CPB.
Come on, CPB.
That was interesting.
I think you bust Pat yesterday. I think 5's your partner.
Okay,
Can you shoot Optic so I don't have to deal with him tomorrow?
let me explain why I did not bust Pat.
Don't shoot me,
Let
Colin.
explain why I'm not partners with Pat. I did not bust Pat in that manner and hard go after him like I did.
Did you
I
go
just
after
stood
him
there
that hard
and go,
though, CPB? Was it really
Not
that
really, no.
hard?
Do you know that he was Mafia?
No, I don't. I voted on both of the people. There's
I'm
confirmed
ride or
release,
die with CPB.
KP
I don't know about
reduced.
you guys. Like,
So the fact that Optic just keeps mentioning that I bust people, like, yes, I get it. I bust people. But like it doesn't happen every single game. Maybe I just voted because I voted. Like, you ever consider that? Maybe I'm actually talented.
Have you tried projecting town other ways than just votes, CPB? That's the problem. You haven't done enough throughout the entire
I gave
game
him
for
my
us to
town
read you
circle.
down. That's the problem with what you've done.
Yesterday.
Yes, but do you think as Mafia you wouldn't give a town circle? Exactly. You need to do more. If you want to be
need
Red
to do more
Town,
and
you
I
need to
will
put
follow.
more into
It's
the
true,
game.
CPB.
That's the problem. Like that's why you always get
I feel
mismatched
like
a lot,
I'm
CPB.
following
You need to start
understand.
interjecting more.
Understand?
Screw you, Noah.
Like, I
Dude,
understand.
I mean,
I'm just
it might
telling
be
it how
me,
it
but
is,
it's just true.
Yeah.
So like, if you
Maybe
lynch
I'm-
me, shoot O'Kane, I would be fine with that because I know I'm town. We've already confirmed reduce KP. I don't have to sit around and listen to you guys going
We
blah
haven't
blah blah.
confirmed
CPB's
that.
Mafia. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
Optic,
what happens if I'm town as well and there is still Mafia
And
I
alive?
don't think
The only
this is a
world
good
of
lynch.
3 I think we lose to is Noah 5 and O'Kane. Honestly.
Me? 5?
Two of them
Okay.
voted on Nil Tag.
What?
My town.
Wait.
It'd be a
If Noah
sick
and 5 are
team.
partners and
That'd
we're
be a
about to
sick
lose,
team.
I don't think there's
Especially
a
because
world
we
of three.
killed Fletch
I'm outta
like
here.
0.
Rolo.
I don't think there's a world of
I
three.
think CVB is town. If the game doesn't, just know it wasn't me.
well, who's Mafia then? 5?
I have 6 towns.
I don't think
Five,
there's
you're
any way
always
the
in a
game
world
ends.
of three.
Halo points to himself?
Yeah,
What?
I already know what Five's gonna say.
Huh?
Oh,
The
okay.
person that did this.
Yeah, he's like came at me like the last day and a half. That's fine.
Oh, man.
Maybe
have
like
time, Optic, if you
either that or I'm just being dense and like it's Optic and it's just right in front of me, and I think it's Towny how he's doing it. That's like the other option.
My.
I don't feel good
That's
about
interesting.
anything.
Does anyone else have
I
any
think
other
Optics
questions?
I think you need to shoot regardless tonight, Colin, and it
Oh,
shouldn't
I'm
be me.
100% shooting because I'm probably going to die.
I'm medic saving Colin tonight.
You
You're not
you
the
should
medic,
shoot
though.
O'Kane.
If he shoots me,
shoot
then
me.
it'll be very bad for town. That's all I'm gonna say.
Shut up, O'Kane.
Let's carry on here.
I'm the cop. All I have is a green on
Like,
Colin.
anyone else have any
Sorry,
other
guys.
questions?
CPP, what's the world of
Okay,
3
and
that you would be
hard claim right
paranoid of
now.
right now?
I'm
The
claiming
world-
it would be very
world
bad
of
for
3 is
town.
Noah 5 and O'Kane.
Fuck you.
Because I'm
O'Kane.
all. Because that's literally my town circle.
So wait,
and-
CP.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think of Halo?
Halo, the way he didn't pay attention to my reads yesterday when I tried to give him, I felt like a lot of people did down me out during that. So
I
I
think
don't
you should
feel
still
like-
shoot
I'm
O'Kane.
not gonna feel bad.
I'm
but
seeing how long I
Down
can
to
go
my
without
town.
Shut
claiming
up!
cop.
With CPB's informal, this is a crucial point in the game. Please,
Like
respect the game.
Halo is not in my town circle.
I know,
Good.
I gave him my town circle. I gave him my.
So what do you think? What do you
Why
think about
didn't you
Rob?
vote on O'Kane yesterday?
If there's a world of 3, Siggy's in it.
Why did I not vote on O'Kane?
Yeah, why did you not
Because
vote
I
on
read
O'Kane?
in town.
Who am I with?
But now
Out of
you're
curiosity.
Them so I can
Probably Halo.
O'Kane,
Rolo, that's your other
Hey,
favorite.
Siggy, what's up?
Perfectly reasonable team, is it not?
With O'Kane?
No, I said you, Noah, Halo. Why doesn't that team make sense?
Yeah.
No,
I think that was fine team to push. Yeah.
It's a hodgepodge of like Halo Siggy.
Do you think? Okay, sure.
Okay,
I can see that. Halo's super towny though, huh?
That was
Super
Troll's
Halo.
over.
Super towny.
All right, push her in.
I don't know who holds it.
Me. I push.
10
I've
seconds.
given you my town circle. I've given you the game solving information. Like I am town.
If you'd like to vote on CPB, raise your hand to the camera and leave it there in 3, 2, 1. Vote. Fucking 5. You're so cancer. Let me check it. Don't talk. Just shut up.
I call for a mod kill on 5.
There's some time, I think.
I'm pretty sure it is. Just be quiet. Don't talk about it.
I don't know. I feel like I made a mistake, and I'm just telling we just.
3, 2, 1. Vote. Oh my god, it's so fucking
Is it
close.
so close?
Yeah, it's disgusting. 3, 2,
Aren't you glad you're
1.
modding?
On CPB, raise your hand to the camera and
I'm-
leave it there in
I'm
3.
fine if
Wow,
2,
what is it with
1.
these
Vote.
shitty mods that can't make a decision instantly and have to, you know?
Just look at the timer.
Fucking 5. It's not even like leave it there in 3, 2.
It's as it
Get the
turns.
stopwatch out, dude.
Let's just ask. Let's just ask push chat.
This
All right,
24
I think it is in time. CPB's dead.
Do we
Go to
lose?
sleep. Go to sleep. All right.
So night chat. So to explain the other thing, Fletch, because they're two separate files that's pulling the code from, like to get them synced up, I would have to sync them. I would put both of the timers in a single file.
What's up, chat? Welcome to fucking Timer Talk 101.
I
with
just thought you'd base it
Niltek.
off the same timer. Like that's
Dude.
where whenever I try to do something, I try to make one timer. and
Niltek,
then
do you have
try
a
to
list
know-
of like of things you said? How can I make Twitch chat fall asleep? And then every night phase you try to like what was it?
I mean,
MMOs and
coding is interesting.
If one person
Coding is
asks a
interesting.
question out of the whole night phase, I have to answer that one question, right?
I found it interesting, Niltek, for what it's worth.
By the way, if you haven't heard, I am making an app. I am trying to pump that out there soon. It's going through a redesign right now of the whole thing. But hopefully I'll be putting out a video soon to explain what it is and if anyone has any suggestions to add to it.
I will be looking forward to that.
For $20, you can get the app free.
Also, Niltek,
No,
I
I
will say
won't be selling it.
all the clocks I work with were like
that.
hardware clocks, like system clocks. So it's different. It's not the same like application.
It's similar. It's the same code, but
Yes,
like
it's just how you reference
C
it's
sharp,
different.
because it's C sharp, you can just do delta time.
Mm-hmm.
So I just use delta time twice. And to get them synced up is like barely useful anyway.
You all right, buddy?
I know. So
Delta
apparently-
C sharp.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Delta time. Didn't you know? It's changing time.
Can you not?
Yeah.
Can you
It's
not
like you
just,
just- It's like
can you not
Delta.
just import one or import the time
Delta
and when it
sharp
hits a
is
even
like,
number or hits like a.
It sounds
number
like a
and
sweet.
start?
Hope doesn't like
Starring
interesting
OPA.
stuff. This.
Oh, here's a great question. What do I use for stream overlays? What do you mean?
Oh god.
That's interesting.
Like,
A PNG. That's what he uses.
I don't even know what you mean exactly by stream overlays. I just use
Can
images.
you make me
That's
a
what he
stream
means.
overlay, Pope?
Yeah, he
Try-
doesn't even know what image.
I don't use PNGs, bitch.
You do?
No, I use JPEGs.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Oh, you don't do anything transparent. That's right.
Makes sense.
Your cam is.
Yeah.
The border around your cam is PNG. Not JPEG.
We'll see.
He's like, I don't
We'll
know.
see.
'Cause
It's
JPEG can't have
I know it's
transparency.
PNG 24. I know.
Yes, boom.
Yeah, I use a lot of things.
All right. What's your favorite food? We'll go into a different topic. Oh my God, bro.
My favorite
Fucking
food
topic,
is it's
bitch.
hard for somebody to make like well. It's tuna noodle casserole.
All right, I think we're good.
My
Go to
grandmother
sleep.
makes
Oh
it favorite.
God.
Everyone ponder that. Tuna noodle casserole.
I am hungry.
Bleh. Too bad. All right, XSplit. Is this right amount of players? Someone confirm or deny?
This is right.
Awesome, you guys are the best. In the night, 5, you die. Colin, you die. Day will be, how about a big O 13?
Oh, he shot my boy 5.
I fall asleep. I fall asleep. I fall
5
asleep.
seconds sleep.
For them on sleep, if you'd like to vote for sleep, raise your hand to the camera and leave there in 3, 2,
Oh,
1,
no.
vote.
Did he shoot 5? Why?
Alright, go to sleep. So how about that bacon noodle sardine lasagna?
Noodle casserole. How hard is that? It's so good. It's so delicious. My grandma made the best one when she was. It was so tasty. But now, like I've had other people's, and it's just not as good.
Are we talking about soup?
No.
No.
Talking about food.
Soup is food.
I could talk about food all day.
Well, is it soup or is it water?
Well, it's not water, is it?
There is some watery down soup. That's pretty.
That's
bad.
called broth.
Right, even a broth is not water. Just because, oh my god, these are the type of things that piss me off so much. They really trigger me, and I get so
I love
relaxed.
triggering Colin. It's so easy.
I love Colin. Your genuine upsetness at CPV there is just so.
CPV knows how to trigger me.
Colin, you should get something to drink and drink it to calm yourself down.
Like some broth. I mean water.
Like some Kool-Aid.
No, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
I'm drinking it. CPV.
Irish Hexit is right.
Hey, I'm reading Twitch chat, Draga. I can see you calling me Rage Kano.
Because if it's too dry, it's not good enough, and it can't be too moist either.
Meditations.
But most of
All right, let's do it. Back to sleep. Guess I should change cameras.
It's everyone.
All right, 6 live in the night. Noah dies.
Derp.
It's gonna take a lot for me to not just kill O'Kane here. And if the game doesn't end with an O'Kane kill, like holy shit.
Wait.
It's probably Rolo then. I think it's gotta be Rolo then. I think those are my 2 kills to win the game, O'Kane and Rolo.
How about if there's 2 alive?
I would probably heavily evaluate a final 3 if Halo was in it.
Think of the CPV thing. How about if CPV was actually Mafia?
He wasn't.
I don't think anyone. I think regardless of who's been Mafia this game besides Rob Alloy or Pat,
I can tell you now for a fact
doesn't
5
matter.
wasn't. I can tell you now for a fact 5 wasn't Mafia because of the OGI shit. That's obvious. He got shot.
Okay, and
The
I
two
feel like
kills,
you're so
he got
Mafia,
shot.
Kane, especially that cop claim when Colin was gonna shoot you. Like,
Okay, did you go on CPB?
Okay, I'm just gonna out. I'm the medic. I am legitimately the medic.
Why are you
Yes,
saving
100%
people?
the medic.
I don't believe you.
so why did Colin not
100%
get
the
saved?
medic. Why did Colin not get saved? Because I saved him the night before because I thought he was going to die.
Let's
Saves in order.
I just wanted there to be a medic in the game, and there's not, which is fine.
Formal O'Kane.
That's fine. I weren't holding on to it.
What if it's like?
Rolo,
That's
okay, when
fine.
O'Kane's played, do you really think that I would be Mafia with anyone else? Also,
That's
I'm
fine.
one of the only people who
What's
voted on
O'Kane's play have to do?
Say you know.
O'Kane's play
if-
is he's Mafia by himself and he's bored of this fucking game if you're town. Or you're Mafia with him and you're trying to save him and I don't give a shit.
Did you vote for CPB?
I voted for CPB.
Why can I not believe that,
That's
Rolo?
the only person I voted for this whole game.
I know.
CPB is the only person I voted for this whole game. So there's either 2 alive or CPB was a hit. Because never Rob, Alloy, and Pat are together because Pat never votes on Rob Alloy. Unless he...
Did Optic vote on O'Kane?
No.
I haven't voted on anyone except for 5 so far today.
You voted on CPB.
You voted on CBB.
Vote on CPB, my bad.
So I just want to talk real quick. From my
Oh,
perspective.
no, and I voted on Rob.
From my perspective, like CPB can never be a hit because I'm town and Colin's town, and he didn't vote, and I didn't
Yo,
vote.
I think
CPB
Colin
wasn't a
literally
hit,
voted
and
on
5
zero
wasn't a
Mafia
hit.
this game.
5 doesn't hammer there.
No, 5 hammered. Who was the other non-voter? Halo?
I voted on CPB.
So wait, who didn't
I
vote?
either have to decide. It's either Siggy Wiggy plus Halo or just O'Kane. I think that's it. I don't think it's anything else.
Why do you think it can't be okay in Rolo?
Because like I have to think that there were probably
Halo. Are you sure you voted on CPB?
Like
I'm pretty sure.
Because
Wait,
because if,
no,
because,
I didn't.
Because
yeah.
if I think that the world is just okay, then that means only 1 Mafia voted on me, and if 2 Mafia voted, they could have hammered. And I know Mafia don't vote perfectly, right? And that's why you're giving me that face right there. But like, I still don't think that Rolo has been super scummy.
I agree. I for O'Kane.
Wait a second.
You're
I
gonna
have to
lose
think,
a game
because
if there's 2.
honestly, like Siggy Wiggy, I think you've been pretty towny, but like, and I know, and one thing that I hate when people do is they project their read of themselves onto another person, because it's bad. But but like as Mafia, I try to vote on everyone so that I can say I killed Mafia, and that's just what you've been doing this whole
I do
game.
it
and
as
that's
I do that. I actually do that as town as well. I do that regardless of alignment optic.
No,
I don't
know,
think 5
but
was
it's like,
Mafia. I don't think CPB was Mafia.
It's just like making me second guess, dude. I think giving Tony other than that. Like,
Also, I didn't
I'm just
vote on
trying to
like
think.
I didn't
So
vote
if you
on
don't think
almost any
CPB
formal day
was
1
Mafia,
until
you
Rob
think
Alloy.
O'Kane hasn't voted on Mafia?
Okay, I'm going to
Oh,
talk
you
about.
voted on me.
I'm going to talk about
I
a few
did.
things
I didn't vote
before
on
we go any
Miltac.
further.
I didn't vote on
to clear
5.
stuff up.
So
I'm going to go like 5. 5 was never a hit because of the OGR. I'm going to explain it now. You can never think 5 is Mafia
yes,
with
your read's
anyone.
correct.
Wait, was there ever even a vote
because
on
of
5?
the OGR shit? No, he
Day
just
one,
got
day
shot.
1.
Yeah, it was on.
I don't even know what that
Oh,
OJ
day
is,
one.
but whatever.
Or
It
end of
doesn't
day.
matter.
O'Kane actually voted on him.
I voted on 5.
How many votes were on
Which
those?
means
2 or 3?
okay, and
3.
O'Kane's fucking himself here because 5's now confirmed town, and O'Kane came up with some bullshit reason. What was your
He's
bullshit
not
reason for voting on
confirmed
5?
town, but I don't think he is because of the OGR
Okay,
shit.
okay. What was your
I
reason for
told you
voting
why
on 5 day
I
1?
I told you why I voted on him because
Oh,
of the
shit,
way
you
he
better
was
read.
playing. Because of the fucking how aggressive he was playing, it wasn't lining up with like
Dude,
his
I'm about to just
arrogance.
like I don't know.
I don't know if you noticed,
Honestly,
but after
Halo,
the first
let me tell you
day,
something. If your Mafia was Siggy Wiggy carried you so hard. So hard. Like, it's actually unbelievable.
He could be literally with either of you.
No, Siggy, well, I know Siggy Wiggy's not with me, right? And like, if
Oh, he
Siggy
could
Wiggy's
be.
Mafia, then I carried you, Siggy Wiggy.
Siggy.
Thanks for the
So
carry
wait,
out.
I'm at the very bottom.
Dude, everyone called
Not
me down.
words.
Everyone
I
called
don't
me
think
down
C
yesterday.
is Mafia.
So who do you
As
think's
annoying as I
Mafia
was
that's alive,
being.
O'Kane?
I think it's between Halo and Optic.
still don't know-
think
I still
Rolo's
don't-
town.
Do you think
Dude.
they're ever a world of 2?
There could be a world or 2.
So wait, you
Dude,
think
I still don't understand why 5 didn't question
But I
CBB
think
after
I
didn't
think
answer his question.
I think the problem is if
Makes
I
no
think
sense.
if I think CPB was a hit, then no, there's not a world or 2.
All right, I want to
If
hear
you-
Rolo
no,
talk
no,
for
hold
like
on.
4 minutes before I kill O'Kane.
O'Kane, do you think CPB was a hit?
Okay.
Will you be happy losing the game to that, though, Siggy? Just doing that?
Okay, I
like
got a
that makes you a
question.
very shit
No.
player if you are.
Okay, do you think CPB was a hit? Do you think
That's
CPB
what I'm
was-
saying. If CPB's a hit, then there's probably one alive. No.
Yeah. So if
And if
CPB
there's one alive, it's between Optic and Rolo. Even though Optic was the one that formaled.
You think?
No, he didn't formal. Did
Yes,
he
I did. I
formal?
formal CBB.
And Halo voted.
Rolo, what do you think
so
of the game,
that
Rolo?
just leaves
Two
Rolo.
witches. I
If
don't
there's
know
one
two
alive,
witches.
it's Rolo. If there's 2
I
alive,
really
it's
don't think CPB was a hit. I really don't think 5 was a hit. It's possible we just got lucky that Rob and Pat were together. Like for CPB to be a hit, I'm trying to like go through the worlds. He voted on Pat. He voted on Rob, right? He voted on both of them.
He buses, so you can completely ignore that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think which is more likely, like the bussy vote.
They both called me Tab. I like that.
Probably
I
Rob,
don't
right?
know. I don't know
'Cause-
how to read Halo either. And the thing I'll say
I
about
don't know how to
Optic,
read you.
the thing I'll say about Optic, I think he was getting. I think Colin was town reading him a little too light because of his aggression and his. Optic had like an outburst of frustration when he was saying we're not formaling O'Kane, we're formaling 5, and like But after
Rolo, if you're
that,
partners with O'Kane, you're carrying the team.
he sort of he's sort of like
stealing my line, dude.
It's a good line.
He sort of just sat back and was content to let
Actually,
the day
I
go.
don't
And
think.
I do think it's
Actually,
weird.
I don't
One
think
thing-
Optic is
Wait,
Mafia.
Wait,
One
what do
thing
you
I
mean,
do
dude? I literally defended O'Kane in that formal.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
that's something you can do as Mafia. And one thing that I think is weird is that you made a read on 5 defending CPB. So you had a Mafia read on both of them, yes?
Yes.
So,
and I think if you were Mafia, you would.
I know who I want to kill now.
You think I'm Town as well, right, Rolo?
I don't know. I kind of do, but like if you're bamboozling me, I would not be surprised.
No,
So,
because I know that I'm not going to get the votes on 5, right?
Exactly,
I'm only
but
going to get
I
votes on CPB.
Yeah, but I see that's
So if I
just
think
as
that
easily Mafia
so if I
as
think
it
so
is
if I
Town.
but so if I think that they're partners, right? Then there's no
But
way
you were
that.
more convinced that 5 was Mafia
Yes,
for
I
the duration
was.
of the game.
But like, do you understand that? Like, from my perspective as Town, it's better to kill one of the Mafia than to try to kill the other one. I think is more Mafia and never lynch him, and then have the formal go on someone else. Right? Like, you understand that, right?
Yeah, Halo's not. I mean,
Okay, Halo, can you
O'Kane's
talk for
on
like
any
2 minutes?
world
What do you think of
too.
this final
Yeah,
5?
dude. Halo, convince me that you're Town, dude. Siggy's carrying you.
Dude, okay, you can say that, whatever. I like I said, I think Siggy Wiggy and Optic are both Town, and since I don't know whether or not CBB's a hit, I can't really read him, but like I feel like the consensus in assuming is that he wasn't a hit, and that worries me because O'Kane hadn't voted on the other 2 people, so I'm leaning towards him being the scummiest. That's also partially because I can't read Rolo.
What if I think CPB is a hit? Does that change your opinion at all?
No.
I have a really dumb like OG
Dude,
reason to Town read O'Kane too, which I'm trying to ignore.
I hate losing Mafia games to Wiggles because he
Out it,
auto lines
Rolo.
with
Out
his
it right
partner
now.
I don't want
the
to
entire game.
Out it right now,
and
dude.
that's
Dirty
what
game.
Siggy
Let's
Wiggy's doing
go.
with Halo, and it's
And I visibly reduced KP. Well, I mean, I didn't, but
Rolo,
I
not
heard all
outing
the
it is
first 2
against your
entries,
alignment if you're
so-
Town, so out it.
I think I was just in the back of my head if O'Kane was Mafia when he DC'd and Pope wanted to day kill him instead of night kill him, which would be inherently anti-Mafia if he's on.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Didn't he say that he would still let the KP?
Wait, that's actually a sick read.
Yeah, but it doesn't. If he was, yeah, this is why I didn't want to go down this road because it's stupid. But it's
he said he's
like
still
super
Mafia
OGI, but
KP, right?
whatever. No, but his instinct wouldn't be to day kill O'Kane if he was.
Yeah,
Mafia.
dude, Lonzo Ball just got another triple double.
Dude, did you see that
Did he
38
really?
point game? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Look at this, baby. All right, sorry.
Anyway, back to Mafia.
Yeah.
I think, oh man.
This actually, like, fuck, this final 5 made the game a lot harder than I wanted to be. I just wanted to kill O'Kane.
I can't read.
I was so
Rolo.
sure, and now it's like, I feel like I could be losing to Optic Halo. Like,
Who do you think is? You think it's me and Halo, dude? Come on,
dude.
Whatever, dude. I formal O'Kane.
I formal Halo.
I second O'Kane.
They want O'Kane.
I think that the way you claimed PR when Colin said he was good, when Colin was deciding on who to shoot was pretty scummy. I think like the fact that you didn't vote on Rob and didn't have a reason is pretty
I
scummy.
would rather
so
him
you're
just
probably
shoot a
Mafia for
Mafia
those
than
reasons.
shoot a VT. Like, it's as simple as that. That's the only. I didn't actually claim PR. I just said it would be really bad. I know I done it as a joke. You know I done it as a joke. But I just
really
didn't
wish-
want to shoot a town like.
Siggy, I was praying that
bad
Colin
when
would
I know
shoot
I'm
you
town.
last night.
Anyway, I'm
During
gonna
all worlds of
I'm gonna go
never
over.
shooting me.
I'm gonna go over the whole game. Like, I've listened to you lot talk. I know who I want to kill now, but I'm gonna go over the whole game. At the beginning of the game, when we killed Rob, the only reason I didn't vote on Rob was because his lack of content. I think he wasn't trying to make anything up. It didn't feel like he was trying to give us false information. So I kind of read him down for that. That's why I read him down. Plus, the no votes at the end of it was me, Rolo, and Colin, which made me think,
Didn't
okay,
you
that
just
guy's
say
down.
yesterday that you didn't have a reason for no voting?
That was my reason. It's a shit reason.
So,
like, it's almost as good
Having
as
a
having...
shit reason isn't no reason. You should have said that yesterday.
But
if that was
that's
the
like,
case.
it's no real reason, is what I said to you. I weren't going to explain it through everyone talking. There's no fucking need. If you want to ask me, you can ask me in a formal. Which now I'm explaining for you. Anyway, the next day, voting on Pat. Pat was... I was thinking really hard about voting on Pat. Pat was a vote that I probably should have voted on. I didn't know. I was 50-50 on Pat. I didn't know which way to... It was just more of a gut feel. I didn't have any...
that
I didn't have any real logic to bury him. That's why I didn't vote on him. So it was just a gut feel that I thought he was Tau. That's the only reason I didn't vote on him. CPB just seems really Mafia to me during his formal.
How much have you played much with CPB?
Not a lot, no.
Yeah.
He just felt really Mafia in his formal. That's why I voted on him. Simple as that. He just felt really Mafia. He didn't have very much logic. I didn't like it. I just voted on him. Anyway, coming into today, I thought Rolo's been town the whole game. The way he spoke to Noah, the salty comment, everything like that. And then mentioning what he mentioned about the OGI shit, I don't think he does that as Mafia, ever. So I think Rolo's town. Siggy, I have the same thought it was you. I think you've been town the whole game. If you are Mafia, then well played.
How bad is your vote logic? Okay, and you guarantee you didn't vote on a Mafia?
It doesn't matter. It's not all about votes. If you go through
like
votes,
bad reasoning.
if you go through votes all the time, you're gonna lose games.
Did you pay attention?
I am
Anyway,
paying attention.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to come down to it. I think Optic defending me during the formal was unnecessary for a Mafia to do. It was unnecessary for a Mafia to do because my formal was shit tier. I thought I was going to die. It didn't bother me. I'm VT. I'm not on a team. If I was Mafia, I probably would have tried harder. I would have got a lot angrier. It's as simple as that. So basically what it comes down to is I think Halo is Mafia.
You think did you try hard yesterday, O'Kane, with Gilbert as your partner? Like it didn't feel that way.
I did try really hard until Steve gave up. I tried to save him. I formaled Fonty. I kept the game going for my team until Steve just conceded. And then what am I going to do when both my partners are dead and there's a cop and a medic out? You know.
Okay, you think I reduced KP within the first 2 inches?
I think you could have voted on one of your partners. Yes. Formal's over, Pope.
Yeah, sorry, I was typing. Pushers in, pushed. 10 seconds.
I swear to God.
Okay, I am actually town. If there's 2 alive, then we do lose. But if it goes to final 3, I think Rolo and Siggy are town. So go from that.
If you'd like to vote on O'Kane, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1, vote.
Oh, no!
O'Kane is dead. Go to sleep. Someone in chat asked ULUCU, hey, is there a list for anyone who wants to watch knowing roles? I don't know, are you asking what the setup is? Because I'll tell you the setup, but in regards to knowing people's alignment before they die, the answer is no. I know whenever the Summit does stream Mafia Live, they show the roles because everyone's playing locally and there's no way for them to cheat or the game get corrupted, so that's why we don't.
Yeah, even if everyone's like good honor system, like you always have that in the back of your head, like did he cheat?
There's always that one guy.
And it's
bad. There are things that happen where people have to, respect the integrity of the game, but we can't have any like really easy, accessible avenues like that.
Yeah.
That just it just is.
All right, we can go. Some Mafia is actually pretty interesting. Alright, I don't know how long I should do. We'll just do 10 minutes. I think that's being gracious.
No, 10's right.
Yeah. Alright, so. Don't talk after I announce the night kill. In the night, Siggy, you die. Alright, final 3 situation. I believe you know the rules, but I'll explain them. If the Mafia gains immunity, the game is over. If both town gain immunity, the game is also over. If you go into a formal at the end of the day, it can be rescinded, but every formal after that will be automatically pushed to vote. There'll be no, it's only 3-minute formals. There you go, good luck.
No accusations.
Oh boy.
No accusations.
God, I gotta reevaluate.
I'm firmly on the fence right now. I'm not leaning one way or the other.
I can't read you. I'm so frustrated about that.
Optic, why should I read you town? How can I read you town? I have a little more experience with you than I do with Halo.
I mean, so the thing is, right? I'm very bad at determining why I am town, because even though I understand from a lot of people's perspective that my town and Mafia play is very polarizing, I don't see it that way. I think I get loud. I think I get aggressive. I think I get obnoxious as either alignment.
Yeah,
So determining my alignment that way is bad. I think that the townies thing I did was like as soon as right, and this is a mindset, right? So as soon as Five hammers CPB, I know that they're never together. I was mad that Five got shot after that because I was going to come out and flip my read, even though I said that day that it would be almost impossible for me to reevaluate on Five. That Five was never Mafia there, hammering CPB, because Five and CPB were almost always together in my eyes. So there's no way that, because of the interaction that they had that I explained earlier on. So I don't think that they were Mafia ever. I think that looking back on it, right? So the reason why I don't vote on Rob, I don't think I said this game, is when Rob is down, he tends to do this thing where he goes.
You didn't vote on Rob?
No, I didn't vote on Rob. Rob Ally tends to do this thing where when he's town, he goes like he did with CPB, right? If you remember, he goes, he could be Mafia this game. That person could be Mafia this game. That person could be Mafia this game. And he's a lot more on the fence with people when he's town because he's trying to actually evaluate their alignment. Whereas when he is Mafia, he pushes harder and he will like give more definitive, like he would say something like CPB is Mafia. And
This
even
is Rob
though,
you're talking about?
yes.
Sorry,
And
I
a
was
lot of times it's weird because it's the opposite of what most people do. I would say most of the time people are more indecisive as Mafia, but Rob does it because he thinks that it gives him room to reevaluate. So that's why I read him town, and that's why I didn't vote. O'Kane is always town now. So looking back at
Why is
it,
that?
why is that? Because he's never with Halo because Halo voted. So unless he's with you, from your perspective, O'Kane is always town.
But it's from your perspective.
No, but yes, also because I voted. So no,
Couldn't have been me, O'Kane, Rob Alloy?
No, I'm saying you're asking me from my perspective, right? But from your perspective, you should always be town. So you should be agreeing with me and just nodding your head.
No. That's not how it works. You said O'Kane's always town. I said why?
Yes.
And you said from your perspective. You don't know what I am.
Yes. So because you did not vote, right? So you didn't vote, right?
So I could be with him. We could be Mafia together.
From your perspective, he's always town. But
it's not from my perspective.
But I explained this yesterday. I explained this yesterday that the only World of Two that I thought that was alive was Halo Siggy Wiggy. And then I explained that yesterday. So I'm just gonna move on and talk for 30 more seconds, and then you two are gonna talk. So there's no reason for me to. The only reason why I defended O'Kane there in his foremost because I was so bloodthirsty to kill Five that I didn't want to kill anyone else that day. I almost didn't vote on Pat for that reason, but
you didn't vote on Pat, right?
I'm sorry. That's why I didn't vote on Pat for that reason because I literally just wanted to kill Five that day so bad because I thought he was really Mafia.
You didn't vote on Pat or Rob.
No, I voted on Rob.
You just said I thought you said you didn't vote.
No, I said I thought that Rob was town. That's why I was pushing that the next day. I did vote on Rob because it was RNG1.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over the game, and then I'll just talk about like logic and stuff. So first thing is I killed the first 2 lynches, and unless like the Mafia like double stacked, I visibly reduced KP. So that's the first thing. The second thing is both Rob and Pat called me town, so you can take that for what it's worth. Maybe I'm busting, but I feel like one of them was town, and I don't know which one, but they both called me town. The next thing is Colin, the Vigi, said I was town, and he was like, yeah, we're not killing Halo the day before he died.
Yeah, people's reads can be wrong. Say things that you've done, not other people's
Colin
reads.
was also hard reading
done.
Optic Town, so that doesn't.
I've visibly reduced KP. I've tried evaluating the game, and I had some good reads early on, and I think I've had some good reads. I've kind of pushed for kill. Not really pushed for kills, but I've voted on people I thought were Mafia. And then I'm trying to reevaluate Rolo because I don't know how to evaluate him. I don't know how he plays. I don't know his play style. I've played with him like 2 or 3 times. Like I said, Optic, I'm like on the same thing about you. I think you're like when you're disruptive as Town, it's a different type of disruptive. And it might just be because one game you were super like, I don't know, it's just when you were Mafia one game, you were a different type of, it was a different type of anger. And I feel like this game you're actually trying to evaluate while still being frustrated. Other things, I'm trying to think. Like, I didn't vote on CPB, so if you think CPB was Town, I didn't vote on him. If you think he's Mafia, like we could be partners. But again, I still think he's Town.
Optic, you think I'm Town?
I haven't decided yet.
Is there any questions I can help you guys determine my alignment?
No,
I'm really bad.
it's Rolo's time to talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just talk. So I'm the only one here that didn't vote on Rob. I voted on Pat. Halo voted on Pat. Right now, like when I look at the Pat vote, me, Halo, CPB, Noah, Siggy, Demon. I know I'm Town. There's 3 confirmed Town in there, and then it's Halo and CPB. I feel like CPB was a miss because me and Colin no voted, and
So then who were the 2 hits?
So I think Rob was a hit. Like at the time I thought he was a miss. We never got a medic claim. It started to feel like he was a hit, and that he was bust, honestly, because people said at the time, like me, O'Kane, and Colin were the 3 no voters, and I don't think Rob gave a good formal. I would have voted if like 8 hands didn't immediately go up. I would have voted if it needed a vote to kill him, but it didn't, so I'm fine just no voting there and evaluating the next day. So I think Rob was a hit. I think one of you bust him. That's sort of where I'm at. As for the other hit, like I honestly don't know because I could just be wrong on CPB. Like he gives, like from my point of view, he always gives like sort of shitty formals when he's Town. I think he always gives like scummy formals as Town, and I usually just always vote on him. This time, it was sort of like I was trying to like learn from the past. Like, okay, he's giving the same shitty, scummy formal that he gives when he's Town. Feels like he might just be Town. The thing that's stuck in my head about that though, well, it's not even important because I think 5 was probably Town. So yeah, it feels from my perspective like Mafia voted on CPB. And if that's the case, I think a team of like Rob, Pat, Optic makes sense. Looking at the vote logic, it would be all Town on Pat.
Did Optic vote on Pat?
No.
Okay.
No, he didn't.
Oh God, what is happening?
Yeah, that's sort of like the determination I'm trying to make here. O'Kane like I just really didn't think he was Mafia. If he was, again, it doesn't change much because if O'Kane's Mafia, he's just with one of obviously Pat or Rob and you. Like so O'Kane's alignment sort of doesn't matter to me anymore. And that's where I'm at right now. Like honestly, I haven't made a decision. I think my straight up like gut feel is that
I've decided. I formal Rolo.
You think it's me?
I second Rolo.
Huh.
Formal Rolo.
All right. Well, I am Town, so I need to project Town to whichever you is Town. Okay. So I obviously just talked about everything that's like on my mind. If any of you have questions, first off, and I'll try and think about like other.
5, if I'm being blind like the game where you were blind about Joey, I'm sorry. I know you're Town this game, but
you know I'm Town. Is that what you said?
No, 5. I'm talking to 5. If he's still here.
So Optic, can you tell me why you arrived at this conclusion?
So I think that how you talked about, like, it was. Oh my gosh, it was. Oh my! I can't even remember because I was just I figured you were about to ask. Halo, stop overreacting, dude. Like it's just a game. It was. Oh my gosh, what was it?
You're both acting scummy, honestly.
I just
there was this thing that you talked about before where it was just like really scummy to me. As much as Halo really hasn't done very much, I honestly don't think you've done very much either.
I can't honestly, Optic. I can't get past you. I can't get past the O'Kane thing. You said O'Kane is definitely Town now. I asked why, and you said from your perspective, if you're Town. That can't
That's
be a
because
thought
I
you
that's
have.
because I explained it yesterday. Why I thought the only world I explained yesterday why I thought the only world of two was Halo and Siggy Wiggy. So I didn't
So
feel
who are
like
my
I need to
partners?
explain it
Okay,
again.
who are my partners?
I think that your partners could be CPB Rob Alloy.
Rob. Okay, you could make that world, I guess.
I mean, you also could be with Pat. Like you both voted, so like.
No, I
I'm
voted
saying-
on Pat, and I pushed him
Yeah,
fairly hard.
so did Halo. So that doesn't like
Okay.
you voting on Pat and Halo voting on Pat. Like that doesn't change.
So from your
anything.
perspective, Pat's probably just a miss, though, right?
Yeah, I said it's possible.
Okay. This sucks. It feels like you're both gonna vote on me.
I'm trying to reevaluate, man.
I think like Optic, your final three logic hasn't made a ton of sense to me. Like I came into the day thinking, Halo. Halo hasn't really done enough for me to like warrant sort of giving him the win, so to speak. Like when I'm trying to think of final three, like who's played the better game.
It's
If they're
probably
Mafia,
Optic.
who like
Oh.
your final three logic has just not made sense to me, Optic. Honestly, it doesn't feel like you're solving. It doesn't feel like either of you are solving, to be quite honest. I think I've been the towniest person of the three of us, like objectively, throughout the game. No one's ever really read me scum, like at any real juncture. People like all the people that have just died have been like ride or die with Rolo, like whatever. This is all YFO me, but in terms of like how this formal landed on me, Optic, and you basically just like gave shit for why you came to that conclusion. At this moment,
Formal is over. Would you like to push or rescind?
I push.
Push. 10 seconds, Rolo.
Halo, like I don't know. My gut right now says you're the town. But if it's you, Optic, I don't know. Whoever town is, they have to no vote or we're gonna lose. That's it.
If you'd like to vote on Rolo, raise your hand to the camera in 3, 2, 1. Vote. Game is over. Mafia wins. Everyone can wake up. Mafia has won. Your team is CPB, Halo, and Rob Alloy. Your cop, Niltak. Your medic, Pat. And your vigilante, Colin, shot Vanilla Town 5. I'm going to talk for just a few seconds. Then I'm going to go AFK for about 5 minutes while we get the next game ready. And then I'll be back. I'm going to run to the gas station. So, a couple things that happened in this game were hilarious. Primarily Optics Tunnel on 5 I thought was pure joy. I think that Colin played a pretty good Vigi game in terms of leading, but shot was bad, and probably no shooting the day before was also bad, but that's okay. Pat not claiming might have been detrimental, probably was. Probably should have just claimed, but you were definitely getting lynched there. I think you need to read the temperature a little better, but I don't know. And lastly, Niltak getting killed was kind of insane. I'll say a couple things. Let me say this back. If the teammates don't vote on Rob wouldn't have died. They double voted on him. The two teammates did. So, but Rolo said he was gonna vote if he needed to, so maybe it wouldn't have mattered. And then CPB went into night chat. Literally just said Niltak C. Didn't say anything else. They killed Niltak. The cop is kind of beautiful. Yeah, that's
he
it.
just killed me because of meme read.
No,
Dude,
I
I
told
just
those
see
guys you were the
everything.
cop. I said that on the stream in day. I said
was
no
so
tax
sure.
cop.
No,
My shot was bad,
I
but
told
after 5
everyone
hammered, I got
here
really paranoid about a world of
but
3.
Colin, so I'm happy. I even talked to CBB after the game to make sure he actually didn't have a PR read on me. He just
Niltek, I thought you were only PR.
So-
And
Okay, I'm
Halo,
sorry. Okay,
what I
think
said
you had a
was,
pretty
we're not
decent
killing
formal.
Halo today.
Until
you guys
tomorrow.
kill him tomorrow. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna bring that up.
You
Votes, and Mafia had to vote on Mafia at some point.
That was
One follows through
Halo.
with reads.
And by the way,
That's why I come to the conclusion that Halo was Mafia.
Alright, I died with the Okane and 5 being the same. So that would have just easily won the game for us. I don't
Maybe.
think.
I don't know.
I was
Okane
debating
would've
on
gone off
whether or
of 5's
not.
ass 2 days sooner. It would have been great.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten off of 5 with that too.
I was not going to vote on Rolo
The
and
game
try
would
and
have been a
slide it.
lot easier if I just.
I didn't.
I told you
Okay.
to hard claim Pat.
This
Yeah.
game is
Didn't-
literally just lost.
I
The
feel
town
like
tunnels.
I feel like if
I really
if
didn't
I lived
think-
through that, if I
I'm
lived
sorry.
through that, like
I really didn't think Colin would shoot 5-0 after 5 OGI'd that he
thought
was
that I was gonna
town.
live.
Colin, I don't blame you. Just because my hammer, I assume that's the only reason you shot me.
It was pure paranoia. If that's a world of
See you,
3,
no
5
doubt.
just hammered a town.
I told him-
Even though I
I
fucking
told him
thought
Alex
it was
Solid.
If he was Mafia though, he would have voted earlier. That's like
Yeah,
my
but
only counter
five
argument.
goes.
I
After
get
it
that.
happens,
Halo,
after
you're
it
not gonna get
happens,
the new
five
counters
goes.
anymore. You
That
know
is
that,
my
right?
first
Did we lose?
shot.
Did we lose from it?
That was a good game, though, right?
I will admit, I'm actually very sorry I said
Because
that. That was just
I
like,
saved
After
Halo
it
that
happens,
night. I
five
saved
goes.
Halo, and I thought
Wait,
Halo
has the
was
game
power
ended?
roll.
No,
Yeah,
he says,
like,
"Did we
hey,
lose?"
And Halo's my top town until if Halo would have lived the next day,
I was like,
then I would have
feel bad.
pushed my
ATR
read
town.
100%.
I
But
thought
until
Halo was the medic.
that day,
I will say,
I think I would have saved myself.